teams. Here is Islamabad United. Well, both sides littered with so much talent, some young raw talent, and there's some establishing talent. You've got a couple of big old guns and the captain, JP Dumini, who's been around the scene for a long time. Luke Ronke, of course, retired from international cricket up the top there, the keeper batsman. Sumit Patel, been around the scene for a while too. And Mohammad Sami bringing up the rear. Very, very handy. Still at 37 years of age. Contrast, yeah, star-studded this when you look at McCullum and Sunil Ryan, Fakhar Zaman, Umar Akmal, look at Dinesh Ramdin, all that talent and experience at the top. And even Mustafiz there, Rahman, Sohail Khan, Yasser Shah, there's some talent to burn there, but they've played 3 and lost 3. And they've got to get their act here tonight. Put points on the board, it's as simple as that. Crowd, big crowd has hung around as you'd expect, want to see some action. We had Kings up against the Sultans and it didn't eventuate. Mother Nature had her say, so they took a point each and go to 7 and 5 respectively, and we've got a bottom of the table clash right here, right now. Islamabad up against Lahore. Fizzing on out in the middle, just, oh look, false start, don't. Beat the captain over the rope, Ramiz Raja, that's the call. Let the captain go first.
Yes, yeah, now you can go and start the fun, start the show. Extremely engaging at the toss, Brendan McCullum, and look very excited, including a young Kashmiri speedster. Yasser Shah will be the key guy for him on a pitch like this. Here at Sharjah, spinners are supposed to rule the roost. Let's see how they approach this game. There have been a lot of questions asked regarding Qalandars' approach. They seem to self-implode. Nothing wrong with the drone, though. That's well caught. They waited patiently. It's a huge crowd, almost a sellout, to see off bad weather and no play in the first part of the day, and now they'll have their say come the evening session. Luke Ronke can blaze his way through with some splendid 4s and 6s. He's a go-getter, strike rate of 143, best of 43, likes to cut the ball, likes to rotate the strike, likes to hit 6s. Sabzada Farhan is his partner, scored heavily at the domestic level. Right. Fakhar Zaman is going to open the bowling attack, left arm spin. Danny Morrison, what do you think?
Wow, yeah. May have expected a bit of pace first. Gillette countdown underway. Bremel Martinez out to say play. There you go. And we're underway, match 12. Oh, he's held this back. Oh, super slow-mo almost from Fakhar Zaman with the first one.
He's not a big spinner of the ball, but he's got 5 wickets in a List A game. That was for Pakistan A. Oh, almost a result and a good one. They've gone for the appeal. They're dead sure that they've got the batsman out, and he's walking. Ronke dismissed. Fakhar Zaman has picked up a wicket.
Holy smoly! Turn out with Fakhar Zaman to bowl the very first over here, and it is paying dividends right from the get-go. Yep, Castle wasn't the keeper, Dinesh Ramdin. It's actually hit the poles. Lovely bit of flight. Deception, yeah, took the bail, leg bail, has been disturbed by Fakhar Zaman. Yeah, that's all good. Totally legitimate with the front foot. this is exciting stuff for Lahore Qalandars. Just want to make absolutely certain, straight down the barrel, and there it is, confirmation.
Yeah, I did him in for good length. What's the confusion about? The batsman is securely placed in the dugout.
Ahmed, you have to put the decision
Yeah, and
on the giant screen.
that is what it was, bowled.
Giant screen. Give me a second.
They're waiting for the big screen to let them know what had happened. Out. It was out 5 minutes ago.
Great stuff. None for one. Let's have JP Duminy, please, out in the middle. He's ready to rock and roll.
Hey!
So left hand versus left hand. And the first runs for Islamabad United, courtesy of JP Duminy. Gonski for a big blob.
I mean, the ball never seemed to have arrived, and he was through with the shot. Just a slight bit of spin, nothing more than that. But that's a good blow, really was a good blow. They needed to get rid of dangerous Ronki.
Ow!
Oh, almost crept through this one as well.
Ronki, 4 innings, 2 of them have been ducks. Gonna have to address that. At the top. Oh, a little feather there possibly, but no. He's holding it back beautifully, bowling slow.
Yeah, no pace at all, and so once again a batsman through with the shot before the ball had arrived. Turning just ever so slightly, and that's the line that deceived Ronki on that middle and leg stump channel. What a start, what a pick by Brendan McCullum to start the show for Qalandars. It's 2 for 1.
What a start. Dangerous Luke Ronki. Back in the dressing room without troubling the scores. Sohail Khan, wide of the crease with those outswingers. See if he can get the radar right and get in the groove early too.
Yeah, there are a few bowlers who blossom late, and he appears to be one of them. 33 years of age, and since last couple of years he's improved. He knows what he's doing. It's the length ride, gets it to move away as well. Much more in control of his art these days than about 5-7 years ago.
It's certainly unique. Back to a different generation with the great South African Fani de Villiers. Call and call umps, Emil Martinez and Khalid Mahmood are our call and call umpires standing out in the centre. Keeping it cool, well it is this evening. Appreciably cooler. Waka Yunus with a hot cuppa back of the dugout. Honing in there around Midland leg.
Let's see how he handles with a couple of dot balls. Sabzada Farhan. Watch the game exclusively live on Cricket Gateway, and for international viewers, cricketgateway.com. I hope you're having a gala time. today it's a full house. And sadly, we didn't have the first game because of the rain. Now, full throttle on.
Oh, it's been put down. Was it an opportunity? Oh, look at this one. Cullen tidies up, but cramped for room. I just want to have a look at this down the line. In the replay, watch this. Came back quickly though. No, he didn't get a hand on it. Too wide.
Obviously wanted to hit it over mid-wicket, but hit it straight back through mid-off. It's still outside. Get in, boys. The game has just started. There's a lot of interest for this game.
Yeah, a lot of tension around for both these teams. It's, as I say, it's 5 playing 6 on the ladder. Lahore, massive franchise. And these fans here are looking for the Pepsi catcher crawl. A couple of good catches in the crowd, of course. Share of $1 million. Depends how many go into sharing the prize. It'll be shared amongst maybe, I don't know, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10 catches over the tournament. Oh, thrashing and flashing blade early doors.
For a newcomer, I think it's important to rotate the strike as it is the end of the second over. 5-4.
Zaman gets another over. There's protection out there. I've just been handed. Wonderful little stat here. Zaman's average speed in his first over is the slowest by plenty in the PSL so far. Under 80 Ks, it was 79.23. All this hang time, it never arrives, Wilco.
Yeah,
like you.
Go on, Wilco.
I was just wondering how that would compare with Mohammad Nawaz that we saw last night, because he's bowled beautifully in this tournament.
That's a lovely drive. Strong drive by JP Dumini. First boundary of the innings. That's good that he's in at number 3, because he can do this. He's extremely good against spin, and on a spinning track you'd want him there early doors.
Well, it took a long time to get 14, didn't he? He took 26 balls the other evening to get 14, used up a lot of deliveries. So this is a chance for him to bat long and to get the reward.
What pace is he bowling, Danny? 70s? I thought it was minus 70.
Yes, love the 70s music.
70s.
That is actually a great ploy on the surface, given the fact that the covers have been on for so long and a lot of rain around too.
Yeah, but you've got to hit the good length. You can't underpitch and overpitch with that pace. He's surely been a bit of a surprise, but he's been a good surprise. Yeah, I mean, it's a typical regular Sharjah pitch that we played on. Bit of shine and gloss, and the mosaic tiles have gone. It's not a rough surface. The ball will skid and possibly grip for the spinners later on.
Dumini's had enough of that. He says, look, I've got to come down and try and create my own pace. He'll keep the strike. Will JP? It's 13 for 1.
No.
surprise package. Zaman, couple of overs in, he's got a wicket. Yeah, quite brilliant there. So it's a great ploy that McCullum's gone with.
Well, JP Dumini's gone in at 3 here. Now, the South African all-rounder in his last 2 T20 internationals got 55 in Cape Town against India and 64 not out against India at Centurion. So he's brought form here.
Leg side and gather that from the fence.
Yeah, I mean, you can see that he's in good form because that was hardly hit. Just a flick of the wrist and away she went. Well timed. Just a bad delivery from Sohail Khan on the pads. JP Dumini is good enough to put it away into the gap.
Gave the commentator's curse last night. I said that Hafiz brought stability to the team. First ball after the break, bang, out.
Good at that, Al, aren't you?
Yeah, you've got a knack for it.
Nearly back onto the stumps. He'll end up getting a single from it. Classic. Some urgency required from those in red. Say Errol Alcott, the physio, has been a busy camper with Rumen Race. In terms of his injury, I'd like to know more about that, actually. You know?
Oh, do you know Ramiz?
Yeah, I think he's out for at least 2 weeks, about 2 weeks. So it is relatively serious. 14 days of no cricket, probably missed a good part of PSL, if not the entire leg of PSL, which is sad because he's a real trier and a team player, and I thought he led them well in the first game also. This is how it happened to him. He just dug his knee into the ground, wanted to slide to stop the ball. He did stop the ball, but did a fair bit of damage to his knee. Unfortunate.
Yeah, and his vice-captain, and also thrown the mix, he's probably got the best bowling average inside the power plays. Economy rate, that is, rather. Rumen Race. Yeah, slower balls, changes the pace, it's key. 31% of it. Sohail Khan, PSL, this is season 3. And Sohail Khan, he picks up wickets as well.
When he was with Karachi, that is. He's wearing the green of the Qalandars this year. He was the blue of Karachi last year. 22 wickets in PSL. Smack. But he's got a good change of pace, isn't he, Danny? And the secret of a bowler to bowl with a change of pace is not to change your arm speed. It's in the grip, isn't it?
The other thing about it is actually bowling slower balls with the new ball. I tend to think about in terms of 50-50 cricket, the ball gets a little older, particularly when you only used to use 1, and they went back to 2 balls, back to 1, back to 2 balls. And now, the shortest format, you've got to be comfortable from the get-go. Learn to be able to bowl slower balls right from the outset. It's an effort ball, but certainly holding that new ball with a proud scene and the lacquer on it, to be comfortable bowling slower swingers or slower cutting type deliveries. So Hale's impressive.
That's the HBL box for you. Very energetic. Into that catch and took it quite comfortably, and so Sahadzada's innings comes to a very, very sudden end. He was looking to thrash the ball hard, and just an indifferent way of playing the first power play overs. There you see him just clubbing it straight down the throat of the man at long on.
Oh, Farhan. Trying to establish himself. He's used up 16 deliveries. He's only got half a dozen, and now he's back for an early shower. It's 18 for 2. Captain Misbah. Out nice and early. It's got cramped a little. It's it was there. It certainly was. He could have either hit it a bit straight or just dragged it a bit more to the onside. He'd been in business with a boundary. As it was, he found Sunil Narayan.
A half-hearted shot, maybe. Just feeling his way through this innings and is new to the task. But he comes with a strong tag behind him. He's got runs at the domestic level, and he's been hailed as a good talent to serve Pakistan. Sunil Narayan, so a bit of extra spin now in the form of Sunil Narayan. I think Brendan McCullum has read this pitch as a spinning track where the ball will not skid. Oh, and straight away some spin, and appreciable spin. Where's the slip?
This has gone almost square. Good luck with that, JP. Yeah. Great replay, gentlemen. Yeah, I'm with you too, Rambo. You're right. I think with all that covering of the pitch, the moisture around, it's going to see a lot more of this. Schmoly. Both the batsman and the bowler, same expression. McCullum at slip now. Lovely flight. He's going to be a handful on this. Time for a selfie. Getting ready with the phone.
The Oppo sisters.
The Oppo sisters. Gold. There you go. There's one of the sisters.
Just incredible what turn Sunil Narayan gets out of this pitch, and with such minimal application of the fingers around the ball. It's an extraordinary bowler.
Yeah, not only spin, but he's accurate. Now, he can be unplayable on this track. The early glimpse showing us what he can do here. Such a turner like this can have a devastating effect in the dugout. Oh,
I catch it.
And JP is a very good player of spin bowling, by the way, and he's finding it tough.
One to go in the fifth. Looking for a maiden, Sunil Narayan.
And it would be his first in the PSL if he does. Oh, I think that is a maiden, isn't it?
Oh, you've ruined it, Alan. Again.
I'm going to keep an eye on the umpire. Oh, it's not. It's a run. 19 for 2 from 5.
Down riding the boundary as we do each game now, and it's 19 for 2. The United team losing a couple of wickets. Ronke early, and the last one was smacked down just in front of us. It was hit so well, Farhan. Changing the bowling, Fizz is into the attack, and it's been worked to the offside. JP Dumani is trying to get himself going. He got bogged down when he first arrived over here in the UAE, and he's 14 from 13. Alongside me, Baz and Flem. It's an interesting start. The pitch, you're out there, Flem. It's got a bit more of a darkness to it. It suggests that it's got a little bit of moisture in it.
Yeah, certainly. I don't think water actually got onto it straight away, but I think it just seeped through the covers a little bit. But it was a little bit damp on top, so it took away that sheen that Ramiz Raja was talking about before the previous game. And you can see that it's just gripping a little bit.
Yeah.
And Dumani was going all right, but once Narayan started to turn the ball, all of a sudden in your defensive frame of mind, because he's not sure which way it's turning.
Yeah. And We know we've got the big hitter in Misbah Huck when he gets going. He can hit it out of the ground, Baz, but it's interesting now, isn't it, to know what a competitive total is.
Correct. He bowls lots of slow balls, and his length again is shorter of that good length, and Sharjah that works. That's his cutter.
Yeah.
And today, like you mentioned, it's going to grip and it's going to turn, and he's going to be a handful.
A good indication if you're a fast medium who bowls cutters, if the spinners are spinning them, your cutters are going to grip.
Well, we haven't seen big turn until today here, so that's interesting, and it's probably got to do with the moisture, just that little bit of moisture, changing the colour of the pitch. It's also a pitch that was used 2 days ago, and Narayan, he was getting them to talk. They were really fizzy.
And you would think it was a good toss to win, because you never know, batting first with this amount of help, when to go hard and when to rein in, because now 21 for 2, almost power play done, so bit of a struggle for United.
Yeah, they have struggled at times with their batting, haven't they? Just being able to get a flow on. In their last game, it was Ronke who got them off to the fly. He was the highest scorer, but he's gone. He's gone early.
They only got a score of around 140, even with the Ronk getting going. So unfortunately, he's got to watch the batting. He's got a big job to do with the gloves, so the Ronk, and he'll do a fine job there as well. But the Fizz, he's bowled a couple of slower balls, a couple of full-pace deliveries already. He'll mix it up a lot on this pitch. Really gifted T20 bowler.
It's perfect from JP Dumini. Really nice stroke through the offside. It's an authentic cut shot.
Pace on the ball this time from the Fizz, and just give him that room to maneuver it past point. Freed his arms, short of a length, comes on nicely and hits it well. A cool shot.
Yeah, so nice stroke, 18 from 15. He's got himself going, JP Dumini.
What we've learned from the wickets here at Sharjah, you just can't give any width. If you bowl pretty much corridor and just change your length a little bit, very tough to score.
Tries to go in a similar area there. A little bit closer, it's 25 for 2 now. During the afternoon into the evening because of the washout. Can you believe we're talking about washout in Sharjah?
Yeah, I thought we lost you earlier too, but you're back, you're up. Well, as always, enthusiastic.
Got to flick the switch, Flem, flick the switch. Yeah, well, we had a few hours off, didn't we? So have a little snooze. I listened to some tunes, got the music up.
You won a bit of Bon Jovi, I believe.
Bon Jovi,
yeah.
Mumford and Sons.
Bit of bad medicine for you.
DJ Slats.
DJ Slats.
Well, Zainab and I, like, we just love our music, so we just compare music. Narayan now, and after this ball, we're going to get to my fellow music lover. Over to you, Zainab.
The star boy Shadab Khan is here with me. Shadab, 2 विकेट्स जो है अर्ली विकेट्स गिनी है इस्लामाबाद यूनाइटेड की, लेकिन जनरली हमने देखा है कि आज बारिश भी हुई है. आपको लगता है उसका कोई इम्पैक्ट होगा पिच और कंडीशंस?
हाँ, जिस तरह बिल्कुल पूरे PSL में अभी तक जितने भी मैचेस जो इसमें स्पिन नहीं हो रहा था, अब देखें इस मैच में अच्छा स्पिन हो रहा है, तो कोशिश वराइटीज आज यूटिलाइज करें अपनी वैराइटीज़ को.
इस विकेट पे आपको क्या लगता है कि कितना टारगेट होना चाहिए डिफेंड करने के लिए?
मेरे ख्याल से 140 प्लस होना चाहिए, क्योंकि जिस तरह का पिच स्पिन हो रहा है, तो आज हमारे स्पिनर भी 2 खेल रहे हैं, तो कोशिश करेंगे जो रिस्ट्रिक्ट करने की कोशिश करें.
अभी तक हमने आपको उस तरह से एक्शन नहीं देखा, विकेट्स वगैरह जिस तरह देखते हैं, क्या उसका क्या कहेंगे, कंडीशंस पे डालेंगे या क्या रीज़न है कि हमने अभी तक शादाब खान को उस तरह से फॉर्म में नहीं देखा?
नहीं, कंडीशन तो नहीं है, बस मेरे ख्याल से मेरे से अच्छी बॉलिंग वगैरह नहीं हो रही. कोशिश कर रहा हूँ कि मैं अपनी मेहनत भी डबल कर दी है, जिस तरह मैं पहले कर रहा था. कोशिश कर रहा हूँ कि अपने रिदम में आऊँ और आउट करने की कोशिश करूँ.
आपकी बैटिंग जो है वो तो हमने न्यूजीलैंड में भी देखी, जनरली हम देखते रहते हैं, बहुत एक जैसे कहते हैं डिफरेंस नज़र आया, तो उस पर भी स्पेसिफिकली काम करते हैं?
जी बिल्कुल कह रहा हूँ, जिस तरह के हमारे बैटिंग लाइनअप है उसमें देना चांस नहीं मेरा, लेकिन मैं अपने नेट्स में अपनी बारी करता हूँ कि अपने फॉर्म को जारी रखने की कोशिश कर।
पॉइंट पे आप खड़े होते हैं, ज़बरदस्त कैचेस लेते हैं, फील्डिंग को एंजॉय करते हैं?
जी बिल्कुल, मेरे ख्याल से किसी भी क्रिकेटर के बैटिंग बॉलिंग अपने हाथ में नहीं होती, फील्डिंग होती है, तो वो मैं कोशिश करता हूँ कि वो जितना ज़्यादा एंजॉय करूँ वो करूँ।
चलें, थैंक यू सो मच शादाब, ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर टुडेज़ गेम।
थैंक यू सर।
Fantastic getting the players throughout the match, and great job from Zainab as well. We're alongside the United dugout here, and we've got Sue Jones.
Three padded up, Mick.
Three padded up, and beyond that is the coach / manager, Sue Jones. He's back in the suit today.
Intimidating.
Very official. And nicely bowled. It's a great start from Narayan, 28 for 2. So far with the wickets, it's Fakar and Sahel, one apiece. Right, no wicket for 4 from 2, 8 dot balls already. So he's finding the line, he's certainly finding some spin today. Mr. Pfizer as well has started well with only 6 runs. We've got another change, Yasir. And there's Inzamam al-Haq. Blemo's been talking to Inzi.
Chairman of Selectors, Pakistan, Inzamam. It was great to have a chat to a guy that was very tough to bowl to. Real classy batsman, Inzamam. A lot of power, didn't he, when he decided to go? No one hit the ball harder than Inzamam.
Yeah, and when he came down the track, he was always going to be 6. He's never going to come down and misjudge the length. And I think that's exactly what Islamabad have to do. Once that ball's floated up, you've got to go.
Well, I like watching, oh, there's a good laugh. This is going to be a great battle between two fine players, isn't it? Yasir Shah, gifted leg spinner, Misbah al-Haq, who likes to come down the pitch, and he likes to hit sixes straight down the ground.
Just like to see Shah slow it down a bit, try and get more turn. Straight to the man in the deep. At the moment, he slides him through and he doesn't get a lot of turn.
Well, interesting, Yasir Shah played for the Brisbane Heat in the Australian Big Bash, and they had Mitch Swepson and Shadat Khan. Their leggies actually hit the pitch really hard. They bowled quick and they hit the pitch hard and really tried to spin it. So they didn't actually encourage the batsmen to come down and use their feet.
Yeah, but you're not really encouraged the spin. That's the only thing. I haven't seen big spin from him yet. Nicely bowled, nicely bowled.
Well, there's plenty of spin on offer here, so even if you don't really bowl it slowly, even with that fast-paced delivery, it'll get spin. And look at that spinning back, there's a bit of moisture.
More loop though. He did slow that up, but that's a terrific delivery through the gate. So close to being out.
That's into the boulevard of bewilderment. That looked like it was pretty straight, going on to hit the stumps. JP is going to go to Misbah and go, what do you think? What do you think, Baz?
I think that's dead. Just
not high.
Just quick, and he's missed it.
That's the only chance, maybe too high.
Yeah, I'm looking at height there. It's lined up, there's no doubt about it. I'm just wondering about the height. Definitely challenging it.
It looked straight, didn't it? Definitely looked straight.
Go through the procedure now, and that's the first shot. Rarely do you see the no ball. It's got the overspin, a bit of googly, looking for the googly.
Wasn't a lot of overspin, Mick.
It's hitting pretty high. Are we agreeing on anything at the moment?
No, not at all. Have we ever?
Well, I'd like you to sit down so I could see the monitors as well. It'd be nice if we could gel here. So we're just looking at, there's definitely no bat on it. And he's dipped in the shot, isn't he? He's come down, he's bent his leg.
So let me get this straight. What are we looking at?
Well, I've just thrown it in their height, but he's bowed down into the shot. So it has been given out, let's not forget.
It was pitched outside leg. was the actual line that had pitched.
So the line has cost the decision. And Brendan McCullum is just questioning a few things. If I can ask you two to sit down, Flemmo.
Basically, all three of us were wrong. You went for height, we went, yeah, that's out, but it's pitch outside leg.
And
I still reckon it was out. There you go.
Well, Flemmo came in very quickly and set out. He asked you, what did you say,
I said out.
You said out. I said if there's anything I thought height, and it was the height.
You're always on about height, aren't you? You're very conscious about height.
Especially sitting with us two, isn't it?
Sorry, Joel Garner.
That's a harsh loss of review, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was just maybe a centimetre off being out.
Well, that works for United, losing their third wicket. They'll be in a spot of bother, given that throughout this PSL, we've just seen them lose wickets far too regularly. And it's a good start, isn't it, from Shah? He's gone for 1 run, 29 for 2.
Samit Patel and Dean Woodford, the fitness advisor of United, having a chat. A big partnership, this one, Doomany and Misbah. You've got to be going at least a run a ball for the next 5 or 6 overs and then try and accelerate the boundaries in those closing overs, but it's turning, it's not easy.
It just seems it's a bit of stickiness. Didn't need much moisture, did it? Not sure it's going to get through, as we've seen that skinny nature. So already
Ain't gone. What do you do
already
now? You have to go hard someplace. 140, you'll still have to go some to get there.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to see some turn. It's asking a lot of different questions now, the batting.
Early on, we saw Brendan McCullum having a chat to the troops, and he would have been happy early on. A wicket straight away. Bucker doing a good job with his 2 overs. And just a little bit of rotational strike. He actually hit that really well, didn't he? And found out Narayan on the boundary. Then we saw some turn. Turning square. He's excited. Sunil Narayan.
Yeah, he would have liked to have had 6 overs so he could bowl Narayan for another couple.
Now, Salman Irshad, he's played 2 years ago, 2015, he played for Azad Kashmir, just 3 T20s domestically. Then Lahore Qalandars had this big trials where he was spotted. He's supposed to be very quick, a little round armish.
Oh, God, straight away, is it? Outside edge, first ball, Misbah al-Haq. Slingy, wasn't he? A little bit less Malinga.
No, there was a bit of Malinga about that one, and it had great pace, excellent line, excellent length there, so landing it straight into that pathway to the pavilion, and we see Misbah. Never seen him before, hitting high and splice on the back, following it, and you can see the pace, take it around shoulder height. What an amazing introduction into the Pakistan Super League. The captain's got to go for 4. In Islamabad United, 29 for 3.
Brilliant start for this youngster, Irshad. He's got a new batsman now, Patel, and he got a little bit of shape away from Misbah al-Haq in that last delivery, so he'll be charging in. Oh, yeah, well, that's going to run fine, and you won't stop it. But that slingy action, that is very Malinga. Comes in, and then it's a real round-arm release.
An eye opener for, well, that's the dismissal. That's just a perfect first delivery.
Yeah.
Look at Ramden, he's taking it. It almost took him back a couple of yards.
Baz, it's amazing how these youngsters get plucked very quickly out of the system in Pakistan, and it might be just a net session. They're spotted and they can get through the system quickly.
Correct, and Lahore Qalandars do this every year. They have massive trials where loads of people turn up. And this guy was stocked up, and because he comes from a region where cricket isn't very popular, even before the tournament started, all his fellows mates in the city were so excited. They did a feature on him, and everybody was out on town.
Oh,
now
great.
he's got the perfect start as well.
Where did he grow up?
Azad Kashmir.
Okay.
It's not a huge cricket playing nation.
Yeah.
Region.
Great to see him here.
Well, he might inspire a few youngsters with that action and pace. Mick, and getting a wicket in his first ball. And let's have a look. You talked about that side action. So it's a good athletic approach. Let's just see what he is in the back foot. I imagine he's very side on. Oh, he's reasonably front on. And you see he releases over about middle stump. So when you're batting, boys, you're actually looking at a spot, you know. And that one, well, he's bowling right over the top of off stump. You see he falls away.
Yeah.
But look at his wrist though. It's in a really good position for an outswinger. So there's a lot of things going against each other there.
Yeah. Everyone does it differently, don't they? And Malinga would be further, release point further
Over
in front of
middle
the
stump.
umpire.
Especially in a T20 game, he's only got 4 overs to bowl. For a batsman to size him up is so difficult with that round arm.
That's why it's good to have different bowlers, isn't it, that bowl differently. Left arm quick, a right arm quick, off spinner, leg spinner. Still got plenty to bat here, United. The run rate's a concern though, it's 3.96. But Baz is doing a good job as captain. I think he got his field settings right. He's going to spend some time with the youngsters. He's rotated the bowlers, hadn't he? You haven't had a chance to get into a rhythm against one type.
Why did he stop everyone from seeing his conversation then, so we couldn't lip read it? The commentary going to spread the word what's going on out there. That's the end of the 9th over. 36 for 3, United struggling. It's only a run rate of 4, Baz. They need to lift somehow, take on maybe the stickiness of the pitch. It might get quicker as the night rolls on.
Correct, they need to do something, 140 at least. And for that to happen, they'll have to go some.
Well, 8 overs, 124. It's got to be a target at least.
Lahore owner over here, look at him standing up, he's pacing around. He's so into it, isn't he?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Doesn't get too many games to really cheer. He's the owner of a side that is really underachieved, but there's it's not a bad squad. Just got to learn that feeling, I think.
Well, we've seen it in T20 competitions before. If you can just sneak into that 4th position, but you're coming off momentum, you only need to have 2 good games, and you win the title.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to sneak into that 4, don't you?
The home and away is irrelevant.
Mind you, though, Lahore, they haven't won one yet, so tonight is crucial. You just think in their campaign tonight is absolutely crucial.
Well, I certainly think, Baz, they've got a very good bowling lineup. If they can score totals or keep the opposition down, the bowlers are going to come into play.
Just need to play 20 overs. We haven't seen them play. They play 6 overs, then lose it, or 10 overs, then lose it. Just put up a game, structured game of 20 overs. Question for Slats, though. We're right next to the dugout. We see the batsman here jumping up and down and sort of trying to get revved up to bat inside. Ian Bishop is very big on this. He thinks that there should be a baseball-style hitting zone for batsmen to warm up. especially for T20.
Certainly in this mode of the game. I'm surprised there isn't some sort of setup like that now. A bit like baseball style. Just get in there, size it up, start hitting the ball. WinViz suggesting that Lahore, well, it might be their win. 80% chance from this point. And that's using data, opposition against each other, the fact that there's stats on playing at these grounds. So that's how all that comes together.
But what you're talking about, Baz, I suggest in years to come that'll just be standard. There'll be a net, there'll be a warm-up net where they can hit straight away and walk out to the middle.
Well, the fact that they rope off such an area now, I mean, look at the territory we've got from the advertising board to here. You could have a hitting zone and a net right here.
Yep. Have
it in front of the stand, the spectators would love it.
You could do some throwdowns, Mick.
Get in there, Sue Jones wouldn't. How does he do throwdowns with a suit on? 40 for 3.
40 for 3 of the 10 over, Islamabad United!
For the loss of 3, the third lowest total after or at 10 overs in HBL PSL history. Thankfully, we have some play. It was a frustrating first half of the day where rain played spoil sport. Islamabad not off to a good start, 40 for 3. They've lost their captain as well. Misbah Haq undone by the Kashmiri. Fast bowler caught behind. We've got Inzi in the house, we've got Mudassar Nazar in the house as well. And JP Dumini gets a Jaffa. How do you play that?
You get down on bended knees and pray, and he almost did. It's pitched outside leg. Oh, wow. Wow. Good luck getting Willow on that one.
Yeah, once he gets the ball to spin, then we know what Sunil Narayan can do. He can absolutely cause havoc. From away towards down the leg side, it spun across and beat him outside the off stump. Now we know about the degrees of spin. What about the degrees of difficulty? Can we map that?
Graphics, get busy. Love it. Samit Patel, he's not the worst. He's done all right for Knots in recent years.
No, he's good against spin. I think it's a good move. It's trying something different here, Islamabad United. Ball by ball highlights. Visit Cricket and Jeff.com. Oh, it's stopping and spinning. Yeah, he's been phenomenal today. Give him a bit of spin and this is what he can produce. An unplayable spell. Misbah Haq trying to force his way through. JP Dumini is an excellent player of spin and he was all at sea against him.
Just with regular precision. He bamboozles you all the time, and given conditions like this, Rambo, that suit him, it becomes even more difficult to try and negotiate.
Knowing Brendan McCullum, you can expect him to take maybe a gully as well. He's got a slip in place. Hoga Saf Pakistan, it's a cleanliness initiative, so please keep Pakistan clean.
Lean, clean and mean, aren't you guys?
Absolutely.
You always were.
Slip in a gully in place, that's a good move. You expect this from Brendan McCullum. All-out attack from the skipper. 44 for 3. looking good for Messrs. Dean Jones and United. Coming hard. Dean Jones is not happy, chappy, talking to himself.
The good thing is he's got himself front and centre though, so they can at least get involved in all that energy he's trying to export out on the field.
Big shot. No, not really. He's in business again. Sunil Narayan takes the second catch, and it's a miscue from Samit Patel. The owner is happy. And Qalandars, after a long wait, are displaying their skills.
I think Patel had to go, didn't he? He had intent. Unfortunately, got it really low down the bat. If he got in the middle, it would have went for 6. I think it was the right process from Patel. He didn't quite execute, but Yasir Shah and Sunil Narayan combining, they're going to combine a lot here. So Patel out for 9, it's 44 for 4.
Double 4 for the loss of 4. It ain't happening for the United tonight. And he's got the perfect arsenal, Brendan McCullum, to tax them and take them on. Very good spin bowling attack, this.
Well, you just don't get into a routine against a similar bowler, do you? They're all bowled something different. You just see the slog sweep, good intent, almost hit Spider Cam there. But it's spinner cam at the moment. Yasir Shah and Narayan combining in the field, but they've been brilliant with the ball as well.
I've got high respect and high regard for Brendan McCullum as a skipper, because he makes your spin department think aggressively. So he could be a great tutor for somebody like Yasir Shah. I remember under Imran, our leg spinners used to do so well because he used to trust in them and give them attacking feel, and that made them looking for wickets all the time.
And he said that to you at the toss. So we're going to go up front, not quite sure because of all the rain around and the cover's on, but he's read it beautifully and he has to be aggressive. They need points. They've lost 3 from 3, and this is another great platform. Can they dine out Lahore?
Oh, he's good. 6! What a shot, JP Dumini. 50 comes out with a thrashing 6 over cover. All class, all perfection. Great shot from the left-hander. It's 52 for 4.
Wonderful strike from Dumini. To be fair, it was up there and was asking for it, but it still had to be put away, and put away he did. Wonderful strike.
Islamabad United.
Tonight, yeah. 3.98 degrees compared to 2.4 knot at Dubai. Unplayable. Sunil Narayan.
Only one man, double figures, points for Fucker, Sahel, Ossie Shah, Urshad. His first ball in Pakistan Super League. Were you impressed, Danny?
Yeah, these are the wickets. First one down, and this one was on, but it was mishit. Again, not out of the middle. So jumping for joy. And a classic little outside edge. A slinger. Found another slinger, this time in Pakistan.
Yeah, he's got aggressive bowlers. And he's got an aggressive strategy. We're talking about Brendan McCullum, so if they click, whenever they click, they'll be a handful for any opposition.
It's just the dismissal of Farhan as well off Sahel. Just have a long on in place. You know, that's a unique position in the outplay. Normally it's backwards square leg or fine leg and third man. So he'd obviously thought about that, Brendan McCullum, and it worked. Even though he played a good shot, he was out. Looking forward to this over here.
Ah, shot. What a shot. Pounced on it immediately. Yeah, that's a very good shot.
What a calypso indeed. Asif Marley. Little hip. Oh, yes. Little flick and away she goes.
Bit quick, not happy though. Just a little bit short, line angling in. Get it back onto off stump.
That's gone up in the air. Chance. We've seen some great catches. Oh, that's down. There's a little bit of confusion. There was confusion between the two fielders there and Brendan McCullum. They just stopped in his stride, thinking that Sohail Akhtar will come and tidy up. But it didn't happen. There you see him just abandoning the thought of a catch. We know that Brendan is a great trier.
I like the man. I like the fielder coming in, taking the catch. It's so much easier. It's tough for McCullum going back against the flow of the ball. I was in Kandy in a Sri Lanka versus Australia test when Stephen Waugh and Jason Gillespie collided. Steve Waugh broken nose, Jason Gillespie broken leg. Don't like seeing that.
Talking of aggressive spinners, Sunil Narayan and Yasir Shah together. 6 overs, 1 for 21. What a spell of bowling from Sunil and Yasir Shah. One leg spinner who bowls a lovely googly. Then you've got Sunil Narayan who can bamboozle the opposition with both leg and off spin. Cracking shot. Oh, slip. But he defends well.
Yeah. A little confirmation of the Sohail Akhtar there. The boundary, that greasiness across the outfield. It sounded great off the blade. They were always concerned, the umpires, about that sort of behaviour out in the deep or anywhere on the outfield for that matter. No damage done.
Oh, very close to the stumps. That's gone and will hit the fence. He's swinging hard, Asif. Just trying to regain a bit of lost ground here. Islamabad United by hitting their way through.
Funny how momentum can change. 12 off the over already. There is a thought that you double it after 12 overs, so 52, 104, but I reckon they can look at 8 and over now with 6 wickets in hand. Dre Rust still to come in. Good intent in this over. No doubt spin's still going to play a big part in this game though.
I think 120 could be a good score here. This pitch will spin further, will not allow easy shots to be played off the surface. It's a drying pitch, this. There's been a lot of rain, chance of a direct hit. He was in. Oh, extra run? No, not to be. 64 for 4 after 13.
64 for after 30 balls. Islamabad United. Lahore Qalandars.
Dumini, 33 from 34, is playing a lovely innings in trying conditions. The ball is spinning, it's gripping. It's not easy to tackle spin, and you've got world's best in Yasir Shah and Sunil Narayan. 1 for 13 in his 3 overs, Yasir Shah.
And just look at this pitch map here. I think there is a tail. If you bowl in that hallway of hesitation, stump to stump, you get a lot of dot balls. As soon as you see a bit of width, there was a couple of cut shots. There's that 6 over cover, which was an amazing shot off Yasir Shah, and then obviously a pull shot when it was short outside leg stump. So stump to Dumini, testing.
Well, that's a very good shot. The placement was excellent. The fielder in the deep, I think, probably lost the ball in the backdrop. He's clearing the action from the deep fielder.
Sweet sound again off the blade. Weight, very full, but a beautifully square. Yeah, thoughts for the bowler, but so nicely timed.
Oh, yes, sir. Brilliant, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Talking about bowling straight, there's a result for you. Wicket to wicket, and Ranafard is absolutely happy. Landing's on a roll here.
Handy little cameo from Nassif there, but missed the ball when it's stump to stump. The zig bales are going to be flying. So Yasir Shah might have been a bit of a top here, just went out the front of the hand. Oh, what's that, Danny? That is a big boom, even though the boom wasn't playing last night. Nassif Ali gone for 16 and 69 for 5.
.69 for the loss of 5. Wickets falling. It's Andre Russell who's walked in, marking his crease. He hits them big. Strike rate of 118. Brilliant against pace, not so brilliant against spin, but Yasir Shah, they're having the last laugh. That ball skidded through, didn't spin. At times you don't have to spin the ball a yard to pick up a wicket. One will do the trick for you.
Yeah, the skid's the key, absolutely. Deceived Asif Ali. Super coach not happy with the shake of the head. Now we've got Andre Russell. What can he do? Because he is so dynamic, so explosive with bat in hand, and they need him here. Do United.
Well, he's got a point to prove as well. He was dropped for the last game, so he'll want to show that he's one of the main men going forward for Islamabad United, but he does have a bit of trouble against spin. He's been dismissed 5 times in the Pakistan Super League in just 34 balls, strike rate of just 79 against spin. Slip in place. Don't know if I like that silly mid-on position.
Yeah, he's more shoulders than wrists, so you've got to be good with your wrist work to be good against spin. But we know his value as a late order batsman. Take the game away from you. Yasir Shah, what a spell of bowling. 2 for 19, 3.4 overs. That's why leg spinners are so good to watch. They make it happen. So many varieties. Yasir Shah has been a big success at the test match level. Oh, that's close. That is close. Hitting the stumps. It looked out. JP Dumini will walk back to the dugout. Yeah, it's a good one. You've got to admit that it was hitting the stumps.
Yeah, look good even from up here in the com box. First time, real time. And Dumini, I think he knows. Oh, he's just straightens enough. Oh, it does. It's a beauty. I reckon it's better going on that middle of the leg, inside a leg stump. Yeah. Khalid Mahmood says, I'm sorry, JP. Time to go back for a shower. And he's gone for 34 from 36. It's now 70 for 6.
Islamabad United need to eke out at least another, what, about 50 to make it interesting. 120 would be a good score. Let's not forget that Qalandars have got this self-belief to implode. And so I think it'll make an interesting game if they get to 120. It's a difficult pitch to bat on. Right, Brendan McCullum on the attack. Short leg and a leg slip. Place for Hussain Talat, who works it down the line, down the pitch for a run. So his spell comes to an end. 4 overs, 3 for 20, 71 for 6.
Reasonable spell there from this Yasir Shah, 3 for 20 off 4 overs. Really intriguing. Once it started to turn, you just knew that he was going to be a big factor here. Ryan still got an over 3 overs, 11 dot balls, just the 8 runs off. But Dre Russ is still there.
Yasir Shah, 4 overs, 3 for 20. Sunil Narayan has got another over up his sleeve. There's a slip and a gully. Andre Russell is at the non-striker's end. Hussain Talat played a good hand. One of the matches, 48 not out, won the man of the match award with What a deal with the varieties of Sunil Narayan. I think when in doubt, play the sweep shot. It's not a bad bet on a pitch like this.
Take the spin out, can't it? And we just saw Dumini hit Yasir Shah for a 6 in the previous over, and you could just see he was going to bowl that tight line. And then just getting a little bit of spin, bringing forward, and the leadership group of Islamabad United.
Wild runner there. He's amongst his fans. Loving every moment of this onslaught from his bowlers. Andre Russell versus Sunil Narayan. This could be extremely engaging. Highest strike rate in T20s. Andre Russell, second highest, by the way. 164. Oh, that's gone up in the air and it falls safely. Would you believe it? No one at mid-wicket.
Yeah, I believe he's been working on that shot, just hitting the edge of the bat and chipping it for 2, Danny.
Hours and hours of practice.
12 months to work on it.
Oh, it came naturally to Danny, by the way. Didn't have to practice.
Oh, well, Danny was known to use his helmet in an attacking fashion as well.
Always shiny there.
Is it true you used to oil your helmet before you went out to bat?
Absolutely. Sponsored by Brill Cream back in the day.
Oh, Sunil!
It's a beauty. It really is sensational stuff from Sunil Narayan. Give him a pitch like this and he'll make that ball talk.
I think you said it before, Ramesh. I reckon if in doubt, just slop sweep and sweep, because it can take the spin out.
It's a good collection by the keeper. Yeah, he's loving it as well. Brendan McCullum finally things falling in place for Qalandars. Right, one more ball to see off.
Oh,
Beats him all, ends up. Lovely to see. It's great viewing this. 73 for the loss of 6.
They've been spun into a web. Here's Mustafizur. Boing. If he gets going, Andre Russell, it is one of the hard hat areas. Head and shoulders there, move for $1 million. Look at these.
We're seeing a lot of that. They get very enthusiastic, don't they? Oh, we saw that graphic with the strike rate, and he's right up there with all the T20s he's playing. And just goes without saying, he needs to get going. His final 5 overs, it needs to be a big scoring event for them. They need minimum 8 runs and over if they can to get over that 100 mark, 112 from here. They need all of those. It's a spinner's night, isn't it? It's amazing, that little bit of moisture has changed the colour of the pitch, and the ball is gripping all of a sudden instead of skidding, and that's what we've seen for the last 2 days.
Tacky, isn't it? Just taking the ball and coming off the surface. It's a good batting lineup when you've got someone like Hussain Talat coming in at 8, and yet Islamabad find themselves 75 for 6.
3 for 20 for Yasir Shah. The sticky nature of the pitch. Got a lot of turn. Once he got it up there, he got the ball to 5th. Oh, doing a lot of problems. That one down the ground. No timing on it. And then that slides on, and then the leg spinner. So all 3.
He's gone big here, and he's gone very big. That is just huge arm speed and muscle and everything else.
Yeah, and often you just need to get that first one away. You get that first big one away, it gives you a feel of, yeah, I'm in some sort of nick, comes nicely out of the middle. He's gone, once again, as we talk on this pitch and this ground, he's gone to the right area of the ground, which is down the ground.
Seriously, if that had been a boxer's punch, it would have knocked the opponent out, wouldn't it? It really would have. Well bowled. You're talking about Yasir Shah just then, Bazid. Narayan and Yasir Shah, the two of them, 8 overs, 3 for 30. Yasir 6 and a 4 off his bowling, but Narayan 4 overs, none for 10. And between them, just those 2 boundaries, the 6 and the 4. No boundary off this man's bowling. 4 overs, none for 10. He turned the ball square. 27 dot balls between them. Incredible.
Basically, you need pace off the ball and hit that wicket because it's sticking. It's a sticky wicket. Quite a few reactions because of that spin from the spin twins.
Yeah, and I think McCullum would like another spinner. Someone else who can bowl him a couple of overs. No doubt the United are thinking about the spinning already when they're in the field.
Just picked that up from about off stump. Bazid, 85 for 6.
Yeah, Baz, I think you're right. Take the pace off the ball. All the quicks have got to start taking the pace off the ball. We're looking at the length of sixes, and Andre Russell, second longest. Riley Rosso has just been pipped by a metre. Kevin Peterson, that was big too. Walter down the bottom, and Joe Denley, 104 in a million miles.
Joe Denley at the top of that list of the longest sixes. That wonderfully struck six of Shaheen Shah Afridi in Dubai, and it went a mile up in the air as well. 104 metres it was measured at. And Andre Russell's just nipped in behind him into second place with that smite over long off. Big sixes right there. Joe Denley, 104 against Rutherford Karachi Kings. What about this one? Boom, over mid-off, heading towards extra.
Opens himself up to get that full swing away, and when he does that, he's got immense power, stable base, and just swings through.
Sohail Khan. Oh, now then, over the stand it goes, into the streets behind the ground.
Well, that graphic of how far these sixes are going, he's seen it. And he wants to be at the top of the list. That is massive. On the roof, probably over the roof. Massive. He's broken the 90 barrier. Has he broken the 100 barrier?
Pace on the ball and pace off the bat. It's almost gone out of the ground and into the petrol pump behind the ground.
Does it take diesel?
High octane, 98, 95.
Probably high octane, the pace at which it went.
Yes, I like it. Well, we saw the ball come off Russell's bat at 153k. I like that stat. How fast does it get to the crowd? There's a little bit of something now, because there's some pace on the ball these batsmen can use, and that's a different ball game now. The batsman can use it.
Change of pace from Sohail Khan. He does have a deceptive change of pace. You don't see it too much in his action. Owen Rana, he's seen his team play 3 and lose 3. That's almost like an off-cutters action, isn't it? You don't really pick it up.
Yeah, with length bowling and pace on it, it becomes easier. And for Lahore's sake, Russ, if Hoga South Pakistan is initiated for a cleaner and greener Pakistan, but for Lahore's sake, they don't want Andre Russell to go off here, because that'll take the match away from him straight away. 3 overs of him, and who knows.
Get out of the way of it. Hang on, they're appealing here. Umar Akmal, well, they're asking for it, but has it gone straight onto the foot of Sohail Khan and into the hands of Umar Akmal?
Yeah, I'm not sure it went on the full to the bowler's boot. I'm not too sure. Anyway, we're going to check. It went so quickly, it's probably come off at 145k an hour off that bat. So it's gone from the boot on the full to mid-off, and I'm surprised the boot didn't go with the ball.
Yeah, if it's hit straight onto the boot, it's got to hurt.
And I'm surprised that Sohail Khan isn't limping like Darren Sammy.
Well, it's been a soft single out. So the signal has gone upstairs. They think it's out. It's definitely not a no ball. So it's bounced, yorked into his toe. Look at the mark after it hits. There we go. No doubting that. Very close though. What about it? That is a dismissal.
It's going to be not out and a couple of bruised toes.
Well, it saved a broken toe. Hits that toe on the full, it's a different ball game.
Yeah, absolutely it is. Andre Russell is hitting this ball. To wonder that Sahel Khan's not going to limp in here for his next delivery. Here he goes, limp, 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 limp. Tempting for Russell, tempting.
That's a better option, bowling short, because he doesn't want him to hit it back at him again. Absolutely smashed back and yorked him.
Yeah, look at Ramdin. Dinesh Ramdin signalling there that it wasn't a catch. Yeah, Ramdin saw it. Good change of pace again. Direct hit could be in trouble.
Well, he's been ducking for cover. That six that went down the ground, he was gun shy. If you see the reaction from the other angle, you'll see a facial expression of closing the eyes, and he's actually ducking for cover. And there's a real problem in this form of the game. You watch his face here as he gets up, and then this is the next one that hits him on the toe. So talk about gun shy running in. I was going to say T20 cricket with the ball coming back so quickly. Bowler in follow-through can be in trouble, and umpires.
To bowlers with helmets next. Oh, is that a wide? There, that's a wide. You can see what Sahel Khan's trying to do here. He doesn't want to give Russell anything he can hit.
And he doesn't want to give him anything that can hit straight back at him. So he's bowling short. He's got a deep square in, deep fine leg, and a long on, even a deep mid-wicket. So lots of people on the leg side. So he wants the short delivery and Russell hitting to the leg. Now square legs coming in.
He's talking about the ball coming back. A Kiwi, Warren Barnes, actually wore his face mask. So just trialling something, and umpires have had some protection on as well. Helmet, there's an arm guard they can wear.
Oh dear, reload. Now that's 2 extra balls. Right, it's been 23 balls since we've had a 4 hit and 6 since we've had a 6. And this is an extra ball.
Wasn't a bad option out the back of the hand, so the idea was right. It was just execution. The radar was wrong.
Qalandars do have to be careful. They have a habit of getting in front of the game and then fizzling out. These last 3 overs, very important, crucial for them. As a team, they need that confidence to close this innings out and then bat well.
It's just inside those lines. End of the over. Russell misses out. 96 for 6. Mr. Vizur. How good a hit is this? It's enough for 6. It brings up the 100 for Islamabad.
Just giving him the length, and he has a really sweet swing off the bat. We've seen it hit through the offside, but this time he just stayed with the shot on the leg side. He does hit it well and does put a lot into it. Maximum
for a few here now. Mr. Fizur has gone for 24 in his 13 deliveries, 2.1. I think McCullum will be well bowled. That's a good repass from the bowler to get that ball into the Yorker area. I think McCullum will be happy with where he's got Islamabad right here. They've just got to manage Russell. If Russell is set free, it could ruin all his best laid plans.
Correct, and Islamabad will be looking at 130 right now. 103 for 6. 2 overs and 4 deliveries left. Russell with a few lusty hits, big hits, and they'll be there.
No, they're not going to go back for the second.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing they know is they're not chasing a massive total. 9 runs and over from here, 126. Could be less, could be a few more than that if these two keep launching. But they're not going to be chasing a massive total. There's been a lot of damage done in the field. But as you say, Baz, they get themselves into these really good positions and then they falter. But I'd say United have done that so far in the tournament as well.
He's hit that high up the bat. And Fizur went at him, kept following him because you could see Hussein Talat pulling away, trying to give him some room, himself some room.
And just as a whole, for the tournament, it's very important for Lahore to win. Because they haven't won any game, just puts another team in the mix. Also the fact that they have a massive following, biggest cricket following, second biggest city in Pakistan, so they need to win.
Well bowled again. It's the kind of delivery that cracks a bat right at the bottom of the bat. So we've had 29 deliveries bowled since the last boundary. The last 4 was hit. You know, you've got your conversion rate for boundaries has got to be higher than that for Islamabad. Gateway, gateway, gateway. .pk in Pakistan.com around the world. There we are, you know where it is. And again, it's a miss hit. 107 for 6.
There should be 12 balls remaining now. What can they get, Islamabad? In a very tense dugout right the way through. There's too many wickets falling and the spinners doing a fantastic job. They have the opportunity. 3 spinners in their line-up, so there's 12 overs that can be bowled.
Single-digit scores right there. Dumani 34. This partnership now worth 37 from 25. It's got a chance of giving some respectability to this Islamabad total. Wonderful bowling from Yasir, 3 for 20. Narain, none for 10. Amazing. 8 overs, none for 30 between those two. Right, 2 overs to go. Now that is a proper moustache. That is a beard of moustache. That's a beauty.
Love it. Cool enough.
Oh, problem. Both batsmen at the same end. And Andre Russell's running off. Oh, that is a real mix-up. Qalandars will celebrate and Andre Russell is furious.
Well, he's absolutely fuming and very animated as well. Can't believe that there was no reaction from his partner at the time. And he turns around and the 7th wicket goes down, 107 runs on the board.
It's a great stop in the end. Sohail Akhtar, I think he was wrong-footed just, and that ball might have taken a deviation here. Oh, and he skidded, didn't he? Yeah, that's what the umpires were afraid of, the out.
Well, in the end, how well did he do? I'd argue if he'd come in, there might have been a chance of a catch, but he's done so well, and there's a big mix-up there. That's the run out the ball before all the time in the world, and they're both caught at the one end. And, well, there's a different reaction to Russell. Tonight's his night, maybe.
Pace. And it's a legal delivery as well, one for the over.
Yeah, Talal had to go, Sam Talal. Finding all those fielders hanging back on the circle. And there you go. You said tonight's the night. Well, he's waited a long time for this. Maybe it is.
Yeah, I had a chat after we commentated down there. I said, tonight may be a night. Oh, I hope so, I hope so. But he's full of beans. Great bowling. This is such a good over. Sohail has been expensive at times. Economy rate of 5.45. But this over, wicket, 1, dot, and a brilliant slow ball.
Even the slow one gets a little bit of purchase, but for Lahore fans, the Lahore average is 11.18 against spin this season. And this wicket is getting spin, so maybe 108 will be a struggle as well.
Again, that could be a wide. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Sohail Khan is just delivering a mixture here of slower deliveries with different release, different grips.
Yeah, just take the pace off it. It's so difficult. Look for maybe another change up. He's gone again this time. Actually, the way it comes out of the back of the hand, it can be like a leggy or a leg cutter, and it did move away from the legs. That's why it was called a wide. So 2 balls remaining, all important.
Just 2 from this over. At the wicket, we've had the single, and we've had a wide. So 2 balls to go. Fine leg is up inside the circle. There is a third man. Hit hard, long off, out. It's another catch for Narayan. He's always in the hot spot. And Sohail Khan is putting pressure on with his slower deliveries, and he induces the mistake.
They picked out the man with perfection. He did really well, just went flat and straight to the man. Either side of that would have been 4. He'd got elevation on that and it had been out of the ground. But as it is, Fahim Ashraf walks back without scoring. 109 for 8.
Well, he probably can't remember when he came in 10 last, but Shadab Khan is in at 10 in this long Islamabad batting lineup, but they're 109 for 8. He'll be key when he's got the ball in his hands. Now, this pitch is turning extravagantly. Oh, the coach is having a few words there with fourth umpire. Now, is that going to go all the way? No, it's not. Heck of a good over, 4 from it, 1 to go. It's 1-1-1 for 8.
Lahore Qalandars.
One over to go. Brendan McCullum has deployed his bowlers with great success. 82% win vis. The prediction for a win for the Qalandars. It'll be their first in 4 matches. They've played 3 and lost 3. Winviz prediction has got Qalandars 82% chance of winning this. Last over, Yorker to start. Bump ball, direct hit, I think might have been another wicket.
Definitely would have been out. I don't know that it was far away. Coach animated. Doesn't mean much to write home about. Well, there's been a lot of writing, a lot of strategy, trying to turn things around. There's been a lot of chats, I'm sure, trying to increase intensity and to get a win on the board. Gone by a metre, not far away. Yes, a Shah.
Well, shut up, Khan, he can bat as well. Trying to look for the Yorker here. Shadab wants to come back for the second he is. He's going to take on the throw from the line and makes it.
Yeah, Alan, it's been a very strange sort of innings. They bat very, very deep. Even Mohammad Sami has a lot of 6 first-class 50s, so there's a lot of batting, but it's just not taken off. 114 and 4 balls to go. Difficult going.
Manages to get bat on this and can't stop it for 4. Yasir Shah.
Yeah, it wasn't a good delivery. Low full toss, leg stump, deserved to get the punishment, does. So that's a bonus. 118 now, 3 balls remaining. Remember the game last night, 141 wasn't enough. The pitch conditions are a little different. Different pitch, but because of the moisture today, it's a bit sticky. Probably still feels pretty hard underfoot, but it's got some stickiness to it. Therefore, the spinners are much more in the game.
Hit him. Has he got a little bit of bat on this? But I think keep an eye on the umpire here. And he's given the run, and that's actually hit Hussain Talat on its way through and the shoulder as well.
Yeah, it's hurt him. There's 2 noises. So there's a top edge smashing into the shoulder, right up near the top of the shoulder, into the joint there, rotator cuff. And that hurt. He was hanging on to it for a while. Still moving it around.
2 balls to go. This over's just gone for 8. Remember the last over, the 19th, only went for 4. Straight back, man there is Umar Akmal. And he takes it with a juggle. And for my next trick, I present you forward runner.
That was the clown act, wasn't it? Juggle, juggle, juggle. Brilliant. It almost was over the boundary rope there at one stage. Slow ball to perfection. And in the end, we'll say catch. Not to perfection, but now it might be, and very entertaining indeed. Yeah. It's 119 for 9.
Last ball of the innings. Has he caught this? 2 men underneath it. Who wants it? I think that's Yasser Shah. Is it underneath that ball? Yes, it is. And it's 2 runs off the last ball of the innings. And Islamabad stutter their way to 121 for 9. Innings closed. Last 5 overs contributing 48 runs. Yasser said he lost it. And the innings finishes Islamabad 121 for 9.
Hard to get away on the surface. 122 the target, so fractionally over 6s here, required in match 12. HBL PSL Season 3, looking forward to this immensely because Lahore are under the pump. They simply need to get off the mark, and those in red, coached by the incomparable Dean Jones, have got a lot of work to do themselves. Damien Fleming and Ramesh Raja alongside.
What they can't afford to do is let Lahore get off to a flyer, can they, Ramesh? If they get off to a flyer in this power play, it might be game over. If they can dry it up a little bit, get 2 or 3 wickets, spin will play a significant part. Yasser Shah 3 for 20, and Narai none for 10 off 4.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree because Shadab Khan will be critical. Umar Akmal today opening the innings. So they've got Misbah Ulaq, who's led for Pakistan, has always led a good spinning combination, and then they've got Saeed Ajmal as a spinning coach. So I'm sure they'll have tactics for the opposition, and the tactics has got to be around being aggressive. Use Patel, use Shadab Khan, you know, have a slip, a short leg, just try to impress upon the opposition that we are here to get you. The only way out of this for the United is to pick wickets and bowl them out.
Absolutely, 100%. Samit Patel, left arm orthodox, is going to get things underway for Islamabad United from the far end of the Sharjah International Cricket Stadium. Ramil Martinez, so just getting things organised. He's going to hand the ball over. We're outside here, loving it sideline as per. Really is a great posse to be.
It's certainly wonderful atmosphere, isn't it? You can just, we're about 10 metres away from the boundary. What has been impressive is just seeing the pace of the ball from the faster bowlers and how quick it's coming off the bat of these fine batsmen.
Stephen not playing tonight, Mr. Finn, unlucky.
Spin's the big factor tonight. Patel very experienced, he should bowl well on this pitch.
First ball. Oh, straight away, it has raced away to the fence for 4. Good start for the Qalandars.
Yeah, you've got to know at what pace you're going to spin the ball, because that's going to be the other key factor in getting wickets and getting opposition under pressure. Now, Umar Akmal is renowned for being aggressive. He's good against the spinners. Now, that's a very good shot to play on a track like this, just to put the spinner off his focus.
Changing field now, just a bit finer, those men behind square.
No surprises. Umar Akmal needs no imagination with this one.
Better off hitting it with the spin over cover.
No! Carve it for 6 over mid-wicket.
Out!
Oh!
Ooh, why not?
Ramil Martinez of Sri Lanka. Do you want to go upstairs, Samit Patel?
Patel wants to.
I would certainly go.
Yeah, entitled to. He thinks it's sliding. Is it going? Is it straightened? He's gone, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Patel. I think it was close shout. It was extremely close.
Yeah, let's go upstairs is the order for Ahmed. Shut up. Ahmed is our TMO. That'll be all right. That's always all right. Down the line is the big key. Just looking for a bit of bat first. No. Ultra Edge will say something about that. Clear daylight. Q. Oh yeah, going on to
Oh, jeez.
Midland leg, Flem.
Yeah, you see what happened? He walked inside the line of the ball and then tried to sweep the ball, so he's covering the stumps. It was the arm delivery.
There we
It was
go.
the arm delivery. I'd probably...
Oh,
Oh, missing stumps. You got to be kidding me. What?
it was the arm ball, Ramesh.
Yeah, but Hawkeye, come on, guys, wake up.
Rambo, unbelievable, you reckon?
No, but that is like crazy
They've
decision.
lost the review. Lost a review there, Ramesh.
Yeah, I'm gutted.
You're from Lahore, aren't you?
No.
They look like they want to review the review.
Can we go back, please? Let's have a replay.
Come on, Hawkeye.
Well, the review is gone, and the super coach has gone back into the bleachers, up in the dressing room. Yeah, there you go. Justice served, says Sumit Patel. Oh, no, wait a minute.
What, has he played it?
Has he hit it, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, that's the only reason why I should be opting for a review. I mean, Brendan McCullum gave him the thumbs up.
Didn't look like it was going over, boys.
Certainly not, Clever. Look at this. Yeah, low fives, high fives.
Or is he banking on a no ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need that ultra edge on there, but listen.
Can't see from that angle.
No.
Oh, it doesn't look like he's...
I tell you what, that looks
edged
like... What about sliding down again?
It might be, yeah.
I think it's sliding. Look at that, you can see the edge of leg stump, can't you? The back leg, you can see the edge of leg.
It's just got to kiss the leg stump for it to be given out.
True, Rambo, good call.
Yeah, it has to completely miss the set of stumps. There we go
trouble.
then. There we go then.
Trouble.
And it's just marginally a fast ball.
And the finger. Yeah, Rambo Martinez says, thank you very much, Umar Akmal. Survived the other review, but not his own. And he's gone for 4, and it's 4 for 1. Fakir Zaman is in at 3. Fast ball! Martinez, does he want to review this? He still can.
No, they can't.
He has. He's got it.
Yeah, they don't have a review left. But this is reckless. This is implosion. This is a huge duck.
This is Lahore.
This is insane. This is T20 cricket at its most bizarre.
This is incredibly bad.
This over's going to take half an hour. Let's have a look. Is it pitching outside leg? I reckon it was.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep. There you go.
Doesn't matter. He's got to go for an egg.
Disappointed.
Golden egg. It's 4 for 2. Trick ball. Salman's got to face it up against Samit Patel. Oh. Similar pattern for
Chance for an
Lahore.
LB.
Playing for spin, it's not there. 4 for 2.
What a comeback. What a comeback from Patel. Four off the very first setup, and then incredibly LBW Patel. We're going to have a bit of JP Dumini, it looks like. Trial by spin once again.
So what started off as a good option, I'm talking about the sweep shot, has turned into a nightmare for these guys. You know, I thought on a spinning track you'd want to sweep, you know, put the bowler off his line and length.
So it's your fault.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. I misread the intentions and the execution bit.
Well, they've heard, you see, they've heard you in Lahore.
Umar was just trying to play straight and he missed the ball.
Can't miss those. JP Dumini, in terms of spin, spin and more spin.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Brendan McCullum now copes with this situation, because he's a natural striker, he's a natural aggressor. 2 wickets down, should he go for broke? Get a 6, hit over the top, or do this, which is being unnatural.
Damien Fleming, Hawkeye Damien Fleming. Yep.
He thought about reviewing it, didn't he? Did he get talked out of it?
No, they didn't have a review, because Umar Akmal...
it was the umpire's call.
All right,
so
okay, sorry.
Still
Yeah.
All right, okay. Why didn't they go for it?
Correct. Why didn't they? Is that going to be
a
a massive moment in the game?
Fakhar Zaman is a match winner.
Correct.
And very good against spin bowling, and that left arm angle would have been a natural arc for him to hit those big shots over mid-wicket.
We'll get back, Baz McCullum. Oh, yeah, cat on a hot tin roof. 2 down early inside the power play, let alone the second over. Oh dear, it tells a picture there.
11.18 only? Classic cover drive from Brendan McCullum. Wow. That's so special from the captain.
No, it's beautifully played, wasn't it? He just waited. He's been playing quite cautiously here, Brendan McCullum, but he liked that. That was in the slot. He absolutely hammered that through the cover region.
McCullum. Oh, he's going to squeeze another. Is he going to keep the strike? I think he will. No, there's a misfield. So that ends the second. It's 10 for 2. Tall, strapping figure of Stephen Finn, not on the side. For match 12. The umpires out in the middle. Ranmore Martinez and Khalid Mahmood, the cool and cool. Umpires for this one.
What's happening here? Patel looks like he's going to turn the ball away, but they're all going in. And the concern is they're going to get bowled through the gate, or LB through the gate.
You know, he's round armish. He's round armish, and he's bowling at a pace. So you can't sweep him. You can't hit him through the offside because he's bowling at a difficult angle, which is some of these batsmen are not used to playing so many angle deliveries coming back from off to leg.
I think the key might be just to face him as a left arm slow medium that's angling the ball in.
Or if you have the guts, use your feet.
McCullum might go over cover here if he gets some width.
Yes, more watchful. Spin versus pace, that is for sure.
Now that block is an event for Brendan McCullum because he hardly ever shows us that part of his technique.
Average. Look at that average of just 8.3. Hence spin.
Now that was a ball to be hit over cover.
I'll tell him. Baz, Rambo reckons you should smash that over cover.
I think he heard you.
He will.
I thought he banned the block.
It's called ban the block. Oh, again.
Ban the block. End of the over. It's 11 for 2.
Saying he needs a shave, please, Brendan. Next match. They caught that guy that stole your razor. Now, HBL VIP box, and we've got some classy folks here tonight, I can tell you.
Oh, thanks, Danny.
So not you, Phil. I never.
Oh, okay.
Basit Khan having a cup of tea, if you please. Take it easy, please, Basit. Very well connected, Basit Khan. Forward runner. One of the owners, the Rana brothers, the three brothers, and forward sideline as ever. Very animated, very pumped.
He's a character and a half.
Brilliant. How relaxed at the moment, though. I love it. We've got Mohammed Sami.
Well, in the backdrop?
Yeah, that's Mohammed Sami. Oh, no, there he is, out in the middle. Oh, yes, please.
Well, it can be expensive. I don't know whether it's the right move or not. You should get your leg spinner in. Shadab Khan, you know, it's about maintaining pressure and presence of spin, or maintaining pressure through presence of spin. That's beautifully played. He's a touch player, this fellow.
A bit of class in that shot.
Yeah, Salman, that'll feel good, really good. McCullum has got half a dozen, but he's faced 6 balls. Yeah, that's better, and that is normally Mohammed Sami's area. Well, who's got some pace? Go on, son! Give it, son!
No, I like it.
Oh!
Geez, he pumps the arms. It's a good technician. Powerful man.
And
oh!
He eased up, though.
Pulled his hamstring, I think.
I was going to say, gone a fat lock in the hammy. Oh, dear. Come on, Uber. Your act together.
Sami just slipping up to 144 kilometres an hour, and from ground level looks very fast.
Oh, well stopped. He's certainly stopped a 4 there. Shadab Khan is brilliant at point. You've seen Hassan Ali also, you know, make some special stops. This fellow is not bad at all as well.
Hashtag Starboy. That's what he wears in the warm-ups.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's a great posse for him. Young.
He hasn't really got going so far in the PSL 3, but guess what? I reckon he might like bowling on this pitch.
He should be on right now in place of Mohammad Sami. Give him a couple of overs, because if you can get Brendan McCullum out, it'll be a huge success for the United side.
Yeah, they love the big fish. Skipper. Oh, that's lovely. Soft hands.
No, he's impressive, this fellow. Very well played.
Have you seen much of him?
Yeah, I've seen a bit of him. But I like his temperament, I like his calmness. And I like the fact that he's taking on the bowler, so that'll keep Brendan McCullum in check. That'll not fluster him at the other end. Because the mere presence of Brendan McCullum at the crease will sort of make United a bit restless.
Just noticing that replay, Rambo, the cross seamer, and you see Mohammad Sami go to that. It's a go-to delivery, particularly here in Sharjah. If he gets it right and the ball coming down quickly, kicks off a new seam, a fresh new cricket ball, can bounce a bit like that. Other times it might not hit the seam, hit the quarter seam of it and slide and skid.
He's got to do better than just being pacey. I think Mohammad Sami at times suffer from this syndrome where he feels that he can bully the batsman through pace, and that's about it. I think he's got to develop a bit of more variety and the Yorker length and the Bagot length stuff, and just be a little bit more guessing in his approach for the batsman.
Well, he's still got to slip in place, so if he can get in that right corridor, he's got protection behind the wicket.
Yeah, more. Bit of width on offer. There's the bounce, and there's the pace to the fence. We've had 4 overs, and it's 23 for 2.
That wasn't quite the corridor I was talking about. That was a very wide corridor. I was talking off stump, or even as wide as 5th stump, but you don't want to give them room and open up the face. It's a dangerous prospect, and he's paid there, 12 off the over.
In the pursuit of 122 are the Qalandars to get off the mark in terms of a win here in PSL 3. Very straight at the poles, Samar Patel.
Brendan McCullum be kicking himself. He got width, it was short. He had enough time to actually execute that through the gap.
No boundary.
First poor ball from Patel.
Hustling. Oh, easy two.
It'll be a bit of a test for Brendan McCullum, and I say that on the account of the innings so far, because he normally goes at one pace, and now he's got to make sure that he defends. So we've seen little blocks from him, and then he's got to put the bat ball away. Does he have the awareness? Does he have the desired result?
And the patience.
And the patience, really, to develop a team like that. That's a beautiful shot. He is playing a classic innings there.
Who was there to cover? You've got to stop those, brother. Oh, dear. Inside the power play. No one out there, of course.
Oh, bad.
A little bit of tunnel ball. The bowler's not happy. The fielding standard has been excellent, and that should have been stopped.
Tunnel ball, goal, Lema.
Yeah, very good batting. He's getting a boundary almost in every over for his side, which is good going. And I think that Sami's over has allowed the Qalandars to make a little comeback here.
Yeah, they were 2 down for 4 on the board only. Now you're going to see more of this. He had such a animated speech before the start of play in the huddle, and they really do have to search for this win.
I'm still going with ban the block. See some runs, please, Baz.
It's not heard you, Flynn.
Baz.
We've had 5 overs.
I'm gone.
31 for 2 here.
Shadab Khan, who should really be able to turn the ball on this pitch, because we saw extravagant spin from Sunil Narayan. Shadab Khan, who's got a wonderful googly in his repertoire as well. Ooh, it's turning. God, as a spinner, you'd be wringing your fingers to bowl on this.
Well, it's significant today what spin is doing. You've got an economy rate pace bowling 8.45, spin 4.22. So you want 5 spinners, even 6 or 7.
Yeah, they'll get a chance off the fast bowlers, I suspect, because it's like watching 2 different games. Once the spinner is on and once the pace on the ball is on.
It's gone uppishly, but that's a terrific blow. That's gone shoulder height through extra, but he was always in control of the shot.
Gee, I like a look at him, 24 years of age, and he's got all the talent in the world. He's going with the spin. There wasn't much. There's a skiddy, and the way he got his hands through that, it's just brilliant. Smashes it.
Wasn't in the original squad, only when Bilal Bhatti got injured that he got a look in. Agha Salman. There's a lot of club cricket in Lahore, so he would have faced a lot of spin.
Just bowling the other one, isn't he? Just bowling the other one, and it beats Samit Patel. This will be 4. And he got a little edge to that.
It was the wrong one, but he picked it. He's always going leg side with it. Shadab with that famous googly, and he's just picked it and rolled his wrists on it, and it's gone fine. So definitely picking the leg spinner and the googly.
Eight from the over, 39 for 2.
We've got 2 different approaches out there. McCullum, 7 from 12. 28 from 19, Salman, and the partnership 35 from 31, so things have really settled now for Lahore. They are on track in this run chase, 83 from 84 balls.
Well, the partnership between Brendan McCullum and Agha Salman is worth 35 from 31, and the senior partner is not the highly decorated Brendan McCullum. It is Agha Salman, who's playing a wonderful innings here. Change of bowling, Andre Russell comes on.
Yeah, and Wilco, what Salman's doing is taking the heat out of what McCullum's trying to do, and what he's trying to do is give some stability, understands the threat of spin, and I like what he's doing. Because once he cuts free, and as that total gets closer and closer in the run chase, he will cut loose if he's still out there. But I like this responsibility.
But doesn't Brendan like this, the fact that some of the responsibility is shared, it's not all on his shoulders?
Well, no, that's what I'm saying, that it allows him to do what he's doing while he's got a partner doing what he's doing at the other end.
See, he's quite content to say, okay, let's take the single.
Yeah, and it says to me that he is so determined for a win. He's sick of losing, so he's trying something different. So this is what's happened in the power play. They were 2 early wickets that fell. Really didn't turn, just bad shots, and then Cullen gets one away, and Salman comes to the crease and starts playing some really nice strokes. He's still out there.
Oh, don't pick it up.
And the thing is that Agha Salman has batted well against spin. He's batting well against Shadab. He picked his googly. So McCullum can almost take a back speed when spin is on, like somebody like Samit Patel. But when the fast bowlers are on, I think McCullum could go again, because he's an awesome striker, and pace on the ball we've seen is much better for hitting.
Andre Russell has dropped in 3 deliveries, all have been short. Can work up a decent pace, Andre Russell.
Lahore going really well. Lots of hopes for Lahore Qalandars to do well, but you know what they can do, what they're capable of.
You're being mischievous now, Basit. It's been very naughty for a man who was bought from Lahore. Now you live in Islamabad. So what are you saying?
I'm just trying to double jinx it, so that doesn't happen.
What's the word you're not using that you'd like to say but you don't want to? What is it? Talk your way around it without using it.
I like to say Lahore Qalandars are winning this.
Well, 81 from 80 required. Misbah will do everything he can to stop it. Oh God, that's absolutely flown from McCullum's bat.
All he has to do, wait for the pace on the ball, wait for the pace and use it. Gets low on the shot to make sure he's riding it and riding it well. He understands he's got out too often to spin below scores, and this is what he likes.
Yeah, Qalandars would like one more slow bowler in their ranks, with Islamabad rather. One more spinner. End of 7 overs, 46 for 2. Number 12 in the HBL PSL. The earlier match today was rained out. It was match abandoned. A washout in the desert between Multan and Karachi.
Bizarre. I just thought all our weather reports would be, well, it's the same as yesterday.
You just had to write a little memoir and put it in one of those bottles and send it out to sea. And in 50 years' time, somebody found this bottle, it washed up, and it said, "Day of cricket washed out in the desert by rain." They would have said, they were nuts in those days. And they said, who was there? Danny Morrison. Oh, well, that explains it then.
Yeah, that's right. Might be factual, but they were still nuts in those days. Hey, Dan. He's just in the back here. He says it's true. Lucky we were also sane, Wilco.
Oh, well, there we are. Brendan McCullum, he's faced 17 balls for his 14. Oh, goodness, it's a good-looking shot.
He looks at home, playing spin. Cricket Gateway.pk for Pakistani viewers, international viewers, cricketgateway.com. And you can watch Agha Salman bat really well against leg spin.
You can almost sense here, Slats, that Brendan McCullum is saying, you're not going to get me out, shut up.
No, there's always an itch with him, though. There's always an itch saying, just let me get one away against the spinner today. But he's not going to. It doesn't look like it. He's looking at the equation, and it's a runner ball. And we've criticised them for being too hasty when they haven't needed to be previously.
Good call from Salman. Good call.
Absolutely spot on, Slater, because he's had so much criticism of not leading this side well, and he's leading from the front right now.
That's the 50 up for the Qalandars. It's come in 8 overs, 50 for 2. Salman is 76% on the offside. Oh goodness, that was almost a wide from JP Duminy. Well, in this spin attack, Dumini's obviously off spin. Samit Patel left arm spin has only got one left. Here's a little stat for you. McCullum and Umar Akmal between them faced 92 balls, and they've been out 10 times to left arm spin. So a little bit of a nemesis bowler, the slow left arm spin. I just wonder whether Misbah knows that and is keeping Samit Patel back for Brendan McCullum. Maybe it's in his mind somewhere.
He won't get him today. He will not get Brendan today.
Maybe it's the quality of spin, but it just seems as if it's not spinning as much as it did for Narayan. He really got the ball to turn.
Go!
Maybe the moisture's gone, or maybe it's just Narayan's quality, but United spinners haven't got that purchase. Duminy, Samit Patel, even Shadab hasn't got the ball to turn extravagantly.
It's different. It's the first unorthodox stroke we've seen from Salman.
It doesn't need to do that because he's batted so well, hitting down the ground, hitting through the covers, presenting the full face of the bat. He's batted really well, 31 off 26.
Yeah, 3 dot balls pressure here. And a single to finish. 3 from the over, 9 gone, 53 for 2.
That's all they need to do. They don't have to panic. There's been too much panic in their T20s to date. So they just need to keep it on track, because there will be a cameo at some stage, or there will be a lift in the tempo at some stage. It's the nature of a run chase when you're in control. You'll all of a sudden have a couple of overs and you'll go bang, bang, maybe a 14 off one or a 15, and you get there with 2 overs to go.
Samit Patel, the left arm spinner, has got 1 over left. JP Dumini's got 2. 2 overs to go of the leg spin. Downstairs to Zainab.
सलमान अशाद द डेब्यूटेंट इज हियर विद मी. सलमान, बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो, आपने आते साथ ही विकेट ली और वो भी मिसबा की. तो क्या प्लानिंग थी जब आप आए थे बॉल करने?
देखें, एक तो सबसे पहले तो अल्लाह पाक का शुक्र अदा करता हूँ कि मेरा डेब्यू मैच था और पूरे आज़ाद कश्मीर की नज़रें मुझ पे थी और पूरा कश्मीर, जैसे कि आप कल से ये एक न्यूज़ चली थी कि मैं भी सलमान खेले, तो पूरे आज़ाद कश्मीर से लोग वेट कर रहे थे. तो ये अल्लाह पाक ने इज़्ज़त दी. तो ये था भी कि लोग मुझे कह रहे थे, कई लोगों ने मुझे कहा था कि इंशाल्लाह तुम्हें पहली बॉल पे विकेट मिलेगी. तो अल्लाह पाक का जितना शुक्र अदा करूँ कम है.
अच्छा, एक यहाँ पे छक्का भी लगे. आपकी टीम जो है अच्छा स्टार्ट मिले, शुरू में 2 विकेट्स मिल गई, लेकिन उसके बाद जिस तरह से आगा सलमान खेल रहे हैं, तो क्या कहेंगे, लगता है कि ये हो जाएगा टारगेट?
हाँ, इंशाल्लाह. अभी देखें कि 59 स्कोर हो चुका, अभी 9 ओवर तो विकेट्स बची रही, तो इंशाल्लाह ये हम 18 ओवर या 17 ओवर में ये स्कोर पूरा हो जाना है. बल्कि मैंने आज आके वैसे ये कहा भी था कि जिस मैच में मैं खेलूंगा वो टीम हमारा मैच जीतेगी, क्योंकि कश्मीर पूरा दुआ कर रहा है हमारे लिए. तो इंशाल्लाह जिस मैच में मैं खेलूंगा वहाँ से हमारी जीत का आगाज़ होगा.
आप खेल रहे हैं और देखें लगातार जो है छक्के लगते जा रहे हैं. अच्छा, मुझे ये बताएं, आपका एक्शन जो है मलिंगा जैसा थोड़ा सा लगता है, ये बताएं किससे इंस्पायर्ड है, किसी को देख के आपने सीखा?
देखें, एक्शन मेरा बचपन से ऐसा ही था, लेकिन यह है कि वकार भाई का एक्शन भी उनका थोड़ा हाथ से ज़्यादा ऊपर से आ रहा था, लेकिन इस एक्शन में रिवर्स स्विंग मिलती है. अभी इंशाल्लाह नेक्स्ट मैच में मुझे मौका मिलता है तो मैं इंशाल्लाह यार्कर भी अच्छे करता हूँ. जो डेप्थ के ओवर हैं वहाँ मैं और ज़्यादा अच्छी बॉलिंग कर सकता हूँ, इंशाल्लाह करूँगा अभी.
अच्छा, चले ये बताएं जाते जाते कि ये भी ख्वाब आया था कि कलंदर्स जीतेगा आज के नहीं, क्योंकि आप कह रहे थे कि आपके कश्मीर में लोगों को ख्वाब आया था कि आप पहली बॉल पे विकेट लेंगे.
जी, हमारे जो मिनिस्टर साहब हैं, स्पोर्ट्स मिनिस्टर साहब, वो मुझे मुजफ्फराबाद जब हम गए थे, जब मैं ऑस्ट्रेलिया से खेल के आया था, तो उन्होंने कहा था सलमान मुझे रात को ख्वाब आया कि तुम पहली बॉल पे विकेट लोगे. और आज सुबह आतिफ भाई जो लाहौर कलंदर की सीओ, इन्होंने भी रात को ख्वाब देखा है, ये भी सुबह बता रहे थे कि तुम पहले ओवर में विकेट लोगे. मैंने देखा, तो अल्लाह का शुक्र है, इंशाल्लाह आगे भी अच्छे की उम्मीद रखता हूँ, अच्छा खेलूँगा.
और इस बात की कितनी खुशी है कि आपने मिसबा जैसे प्लेयर को पहली बॉल पे विकेट लिए. देखिए, आपको दिखा भी रहे हैं, क्या कहेंगे इसके बारे में?
देखिए, मिसबा भाई आपको पता है लेजेंड हमारे पाकिस्तान के कैप्टन भी हैं और बहुत सक्सेसफुल कैप्टन है. तो मुझे जितनी खुशी है ये मैं अभी मैच के बाद बताऊंगा आप.
चले, थैंक यू सो मच. थैंक यू सो मच.
थैंक यू.
2 magnificent sixes by Salman in this over. 10 gone, 68 for 2.
Fantastic partnership, 64 of 55 deliveries. Spin, Doomany now into the attack, and he's hit very hard out to mid-wicket. Selman bordering on a 50. Big stroke play. He's totally dictated the game since he's come out here, Baz.
How well has he batted? He's picked the spin from the hand and he's hit the ball so sweetly. It's particularly severe on Shadab, so he's taking all the pressure off from McCullum.
Geez, that was wide. Did well to reach that.
I think Qalandars needed this dose of calmness, and it has come via Salman, who's batted beautifully. Replacement for Bilawal Bhatti, and how well he's conducted himself at the crease. It's the ease with which he has hit the shots on both sides of the pitch, including the sixes. Good game awareness. He's taken loads off Brendan McCullum's shoulder.
And it's just his ability to not only accelerate with those couple of sixes, but he's accumulating, isn't he? He's not leaking or wasting too many dot balls.
In fact, Brendan McCullum is the chief offender. 19 from 25. 14 dot balls, that's a wide down the leg side. The pitch doesn't have enough in it for the ball to roll over to the fence. That's the youngest Head and Shoulders actor on the screen for you.
I don't think he appreciated that delivery from JP Duminy. Oh, that'll be a wide as well.
Won't appreciate that either. But maybe it's something to do with the pitch or the quality of the spin. We thought the spinners from Lahore Qalandars got a lot more from the wicket, and their average spin was 3.252 degrees, whereas Islamabad spinners are getting an average spin of 1.57, so almost half.
Yeah, all his fault. All his fault.
No, the secret will be revealed at the strategic timeout there. He's got his pad out there, the coach, Dean Jones. That's well struck from McCullum. He'll keep the strike after 11 overs. It's 76 for 2. Been dominant wicket-taking force in the Pakistan Super League, Sami. They need a couple of wickets here.
How many fans would have thought that in a partnership of 72, McCullum would be 20 and his partner would be 48? But he's put his head down. I think he's shown the resilience to the dugout. He's shown that he means business, so you've got to follow the skipper. And he's playing with a different mindset, which is a healthy mindset. What he's trying to do is to occupy the crease and build a partnership and give himself chance also to score some runs in the process.
So it's got the wicket, Mohamed Sami. He's been a genuine wicket taker. He is pumped up as well. The short ball works again for him.
Yeah, it was a quick short ball and well directed. Salman had nothing but just a little poke at it. Top edge it down to fine leg. The direction of the bouncer was spot on. So the wicket goes down and Lahore Qalandars still don't have a 50. Salman very close, but no cigar. Played extremely well for his 48. 77 for 3.
So big wicket, that one. Salman batting beautifully, 48 off 35 deliveries. The short ball come into play from Sami at work. Dinesh Ramdan, who kept beautifully to the keepers this evening.
I think he got just a little bit surprised by that extra bit of bouncer, and the footwork wasn't great. Just maybe slightly shying away from that length. A very good catch. They needed that catch. They needed that wicket. Inches away from the boundary cushion. It took a good catch. And the value of McCullum out there now becomes paramount. He's got to see his team through now. 20 from 28.
Oh, shot from Ramdan will get him off the mark. Yeah, it's interesting on those spin stats you were saying, Baz. That's significantly less, isn't it? We thought that spin would be the weapon, but it was the pace that got the wicket.
Yeah, it just seems that maybe that moisture has gone away, that it's calmed down a little. Also the fact that this man hasn't had a say in this PSL as yet. Expecting big things from Shadab. And Agha Salman batted extremely well, picked him so well. So the pressure was put back on him. You still have a few overs to go. Maybe he'll come back and make an impression, but they want him to do well.
That's right on the money from Sammy. It's a better over from him. His first one was quite expensive, 12 off.
What he has to do is to stop thinking about his poor run. He is good enough bowler really to make a comeback. Just concentrate on what he's good at, which is bowling the wrong one. Maybe try more wrong guns, maybe extra nets for him. Wicketless so far in this year's HBL PSL. That's a big surprise.
Great over from Sammy, picked up a wicket. That's 78 for 3.
Lahore Qalandars. कौन जीतेगा? क्या इस्लामाबाद जीतेगा? क्या लाहौर जीतेगा?
44 required of 48 balls. Good over there from Sammy. Just tightened it up a little bit, but McCullum looms large on this chase.
Can they mess it up again, Lahore Qalandars? That's a big question the fans would be asking them, but they seem a lot more focused today, and Brendan McCullum is out there, so that should nudge them in the right direction tonight, hopefully.
It's interesting, my first year involved in the PSL, everyone just is onto that, how Lahore keep collapsing.
होगा साफ पाकिस्तान, मिलके लगाएंगे जान बाज़त खान, तो होगा साफ पाकिस्तान.
But amazed by your previous statement of can they mess it up, I think all of Lahore will be saying no.
Because of their reputation, they surely keep the opposition in play, because they'd be hoping from any moment, from any stage of the game, they can have a major mental crisis. And so they probably will bank on it once again here.
So it's well earned, is that what you're saying? But the best way to change perception is to execute and get a win. Going down leg.
You talk about Baz McCullum hitting it big. Ramdin had a game against Bangladesh, one-day game, where he hit 11 sixes. So there's firepower there always.
And Andre Russell was dropped from the last game. He was really upset when he got run out as well. Watching him warm up, he just looked pretty angry out there. So expecting to bowl flat out tonight. Short one taken on again, but there's protection out on the leg side. Or Dre Russ goes the Yorker, gets a dot ball.
Very smooth innings from this young batsman, showcasing his talent, and plays some lovely cover drive. His elbow collapses just a little, but nothing wrong with his approach. It was healthy approach. But he should be very proud of this effort.
Gee, that wasn't that short. LBW appeal. Baz is in trouble. I reckon he could do a reasonable BG's impersonation right now. That's the end of the 13th over, 81 for 3.
81 for 3 after 13 overs. Lahore Qalandars. Islamabad United के फैंस कहाँ पे हैं? लाहौर कलंदर्स के फैंस।
Winbiz going with Lahore, 80%, but it hasn't been a high-scoring ground so far, Sharjah, and we've seen games get taken into the last over. It's been a highly pressured situation. Darren Sammy got through last night. Oh, short ball works. Was it off the elbow guard? He's given him, and he's reviewed it straight away. Good short ball. Has it worked?
Yeah, it probably hit his arm guard. I'm not too sure, but he was quite confident of asking for a review. Dinesh Ramdin. He's had some umpiring faux pas tonight. He's not over the line, so it's fine. Is it hit the glove? Part of the glove in the arm guard? Maybe yes, glove and the arm guard. I think he's seeing the big screen also, and he's almost preparing himself to walk back to the dugout. Good bouncer. Dinesh Ramdin not looking at the ball, and Ultrash there confirming the edge. So part glove, part arm guard. Is it a good read? Correct read?
Yes, Khalid. There is spike on ultra edge. Ball touches the gloves. Stay with your decision. Out.
The finger is raised. Now this is what United need. Wickets, wickets, wickets. Plenty of them falling in a heap. Ramdin gone for 4. It's anyone for 4.
Hard-hitting Sahel comes out to the crease, and we thought it was spin that was going to turn it around, but it's been fast bowling and short balls for Mohammad Sami. He's picked up 2 wickets with the bouncer. They've got it back to a runner ball. Just feel like we're going to get down last over again. But Brandon McCullum has been there throughout. He's been very reserved, 20 off just 32 deliveries. Sammy bowling quick, hostile, and on the money.
And again, quick, short, and really well directed. He was coming at Ramdin. He didn't know anything about it. He took evasive action in the end. Gets another wicket, elated.
A very good catch by the keeper as well, because he had to really adjust.
All totally unbiased here with our coverage. Ronke taking the catch. It's good bowling, isn't it? Just attacking the front pad. No half volleys, just good length. It's an uncomfortable type of ball to play.
We've seen this to happen before as well. Hastings getting a pasting when he came on to bowl his first over, yielding so many runs and then making a comeback. Sami in his first over was pretty up and down, and so comes back for the second over and he's produced the results.
Oh, that's beautifully bowled. That's so very close to Snick Street.
A good pace, 146 clicks. Cross seam delivery, shaping away ever so slightly, and there's a slip in place, so risky business angling that ball through that area.
So he's bowled 3 full deliveries, and it's looked like getting a wicket. It's just that question, do I keep going full, because he's short ball throughout his PSL career. 17 wickets, an average of 12, economy rate of just 5.5.
But he's been good in the PSL. All the 3 PSLs, he's been very good, and it's almost like a second coming for him. Not talked about before those 3 PSLs, the last 3 years, but he's been very consistent for Islamabad United with his pace.
Tomorrow, 3:30 p.m, live from Sharjah Cricket Stadium, we'll have the Gladiators versus the Multan Sultans. There's an evening showdown as well. All right, tomorrow evening session, who have we got for you? Zalmi versus the Lahore Qalandars. They're back in there again, the Qalandars.
Sami, 2 balls left in this over. It's short of a length again. He'll get off the mark. You would have thought that was just a bit slow in the field. Spar not getting any younger. He's in the reverse swing stage of his playing career, but still pretty pumped up.
Yeah, he's struggling with his hamstring. A little bit of extra time getting around that one. He's fighting hard here, Brendan McCullum. This is very unlike Brendan McCullum kind of a knock. But what he's trying to do here is to stay out there till the end. A lot of dots, a lot of red cherries for him. Yeah, he's quite content just working the ball into the gaps for a run. He's 21 from 33 balls with a strike rate of 63, 83 for 4.
Talat, the best of United's batsmen, 33 of 21. Yassir Shah, the best of the bowlers, 3 for 20. Salman, brilliant, 48 off 35 deliveries. Patel, 2 wickets in the first over of the innings. Sami, 2 for 15. Russell, just bashing that length off stump line, tough to get away.
We know what Lahore is thinking. We know what all of Lahore is thinking. 1 more wicket, and will we be able to do this or not? But it's Baz McCullum out there, and he wants to see it through.
Yeah, thankfully it's a green light so far for the Qalandars. Moment McCullum gets out, it'll be red light.
Russell's backing his Yorker. That's the second one he's bowled to McCullum. And if you don't get it right, you know, it's a half volley that would probably be put away, but that's excellent bowling. Banging short of a length and just with the odd Yorker, and probably the odd bouncer wouldn't hurt either. Oh, he backs away, and that'll be a dot ball. Went too early.
Yeah, that can happen when you're looking to block and suddenly there's this desire to hit the ball hard, you can miss it. Yeah, it was an easy target for the bowler because he was shuffling a little too early.
It's definitely what he does a lot, isn't it? Move around the crease when he's trying to be aggressive. And we haven't seen a lot of it tonight because his team's been under the pump after losing 2 wickets in the first over. And he's anchoring the innings, but they've got a score as well. The run rate required now is up to 7.3.
I think something has to give. Brendan McCullum cannot continue like this because this is not how he usually operates. He's not a good defensive batsman. He doesn't have that technique to last the distance. He's very good when he's hitting the ball hard.
Yeah, in terms of McCullum's batting, in terms of all T20s played in and a 20+ innings, this is the slowest he's ever played. Strike rate of 57.9. That's the slowest ever all around his T20 career.
See what Qalandars have done to him.
Well, back in Brisbane, him and Chris Lynn batting together, they call them the Bash Brothers. Chris Lynn might be happy with his Bash brother, strike rate of 57. That'll complete the Russell over after 15. It's 85 for 4.
There's a chat to the bowler as we go down to Zainab.
अतीक और रहमान का ज़बरदस्त कैच यहाँ पे आगा सलमान की बॉल पे अतीक बड़ा ज़बरदस्त आपने कैच पकड़ा ये बताएं कि इनाम जीते क्या करेंगे उसके साथ
जी इनाम का अब कुछ चैरिटी करेंगे अल्लाह का शुक्र है अल्लाह से ये मांगा था कैच बाकी जो ज़रूरियात हुई वो पूरी करेंगे बाकी करम है अल्लाह का बड़ी खुशी हुई है बड़ा एक्साइटेड हूँ अभी ये सोच के आया था घर से यार ये कैच पकड़ना है इस सेक्शन का मैंने टिकट लिया है ईस्ट का तो अभी शुक्र है अल्लाह का और थैंक यू PSL थैंक यू पाकिस्तान
क्रिकेट खेलते हैं कि नहीं
हाँ क्रिकेट थोड़ी खेलता हूँ इतनी ज़्यादा नहीं खेलता
देखिए आपका कैच दिखा भी रहे हैं तो रेगुलरली यहाँ पे मुझे बताएं कि आते हैं सपोर्ट करने किसको सपोर्ट कर
मैं यहाँ पे बेसिकली आया था मुल्तान को सपोर्ट करने लेकिन उसके बाद मैच हुआ नहीं अब लाहौर को सपोर्ट कर रहा था
मुल्तान में कौन सा फेवरेट प्लेयर है
मुल्तान में मलक शोएब मलक हमारा फेवरेट प्लेयर है अफरीदी फेवरेट प्लेयर है लेकिन टीम हमारी मुल्तान है हमारा एरिया मुल्तान है पंजाब से हम
चले थैंक यू सो मच एंड एंजॉय योर प्राइज मनी
थैंक यू पाकिस्तान थैंक यू PSL
Well, that'll be 6. What a time to come back up to the commentary box. And it's McCullum, it's that man McCullum who has been so controlled at the crease. He's breaking free.
Sounds like a song I know from Queen. B-Mac. Oh, a little flick of the back foot too. Classic McCullum. Lot of wrist work, lot of bottom hand. And near the HBL VIP box.
Get hold of it, it was there, just rolls it, mistimed, but will get up the other end. McCullum, have we seen a T20 innings like this from him ever? So controlled, so determined, he wants a victory.
Well, I was going to ask you, because you watch a lot of T20 cricket slats, and when did you last see Brendan McCullum play in this vein, in this manner?
Oh, I don't think I ever have. Just not that free spirit at the start, but he understands as captain. He's been frustrated with team performance, and he wants to be the man to guide them to their first victory, show them how.
But he has to be the man.
Oh, third man. Oh, just before him, just in front of him. It's a dangerous shot at this ground.
Yeah, just on that, and he batted four, McCullum, instead of opening. So responsibility to come in. Fahim, he generates some pace. He's very deceptive. And then Mohammad Sami, only just short. Good effort.
It's going so flat. He was asking for trouble if he had just dived to take that forward.
That's what he's done a lot of, McCullum, just working into the gap. Just don't see a strike rate like this. It's well under 100 for McCullum, but he won't worry about that. 27 required from 25. There he is, Suit Jones. And he's been chewing the whole game.
Is it a two-piece or a three-piece?
Sure. Oh, it's gone high in the air. They're throwing it away. Is this going to be taken? Oh, spectacular in the deep! Got himself into an awkward position. In the end, it was like a soccer goalkeeper take.
Then the coach couldn't look. He'd obviously got animated about something, Suit Jones, and he overran it almost. Farhan has come in, and he's almost come in too far. The skipper's yelling, Farhan, and he had to go all the way back and take a specky. That is going to make the show reel. Yeah, Misbah, loving it. So Hale Actor goes for just four. It's now 95 for 5.
Lahore Qalandars 27 runs from 24 balls. अब तो फिर से एक का बोलना चाहिए और जीतेगा। मुझे अभी जरूरत है।
There's 4 overs remaining, 27 from 24. Surely can't lose it from here. I don't think they will. We haven't seen them win it from here yet.
Giving it that kiss again.
Not giving them the kiss of death at all. I'm just saying they should not lose it from here, and I don't want to put the pressure on them.
Well, these two should have some kind of understanding, shouldn't they? Because they've opened a number of times for the Qalandars, but this time Sunil Narayan, who I believe has the highest strike rate in the PSL, comes in at 7.
Oh, there he goes, straight away. He's going to make short work of it. Narayan, he only knows one way. He's not going to take the following of the skipper. Let's get it done quickly.
Well, they had a chat. He said, get on with it. This is again, and look at this wonderful take, because he does overrun it. Overruns it, has to go back. Takes a wonderful catch and watches it all the way. Yeah, missed, but it's okay. And then this followed up straight away after wicket, stunning.
Yeah, but that's right in the slot for Narayan, isn't it? And Andre Russell knew that. Narayan strikes the ball so cleanly. If it's up in his arc, he's going to swing at it.
Well, it's 23 from 23. Narayan, he wants to get in the shed early. Not with his wicket, just with the runs. It brings up the 100 for Lahore. They're not far away. But there's a spring in the step of United. They're sensing maybe a few more wickets.
Well, you knock over the skipper here. Obvious, I know. Got to get the big fish. Get rid of McCullum here. He's been painstaking. He's faced 41 deliveries to get 30. Should he get out now with 22 from 22, you just never know as a fielding side. Got to believe. Get rid of McCullum, it's all on.
McCullum just gave himself a little bit of room to the onside. He's going to take on the ball that's in his zone, but he's got a different mindset tonight. He's not thinking just ultra aggression and running down and trying to slap it.
Just reprogrammed himself, hasn't he, for this innings? You know, he's been on a different program for the first 3 matches. Crash, bang, wallop. This has been a measured approach.
Even that, there's control in that. He dances down, he works it into the gap. But we've been saying, I reckon from the second loss onwards, they've got to try something different. So today, Narayan comes in late, and McCullum's taken on a very different approach and leading from the front. But what's allowed that too is the fact they're only chasing 121.
We also had that wonderfully constructed innings from Aga Salman. Beautifully batted. It was just a wonderful, wonderfully compiled innings.
But he's just going to go there, Narayan. That's brilliant. Nothing like someone that comes out with this confidence. And all of a sudden, it's getting a little easier for Lahore.
Rusty Andre Russell. You'd have to say he's fed in there. He's seen enough of Sunil Narayan sitting back in the box. He's bowled it in that arc for this guy. Opens up. How often have we seen it around the globe in franchise T20 from Sunil Narayan? Superb.
Last ball of the over. And gets the length right, short. Misbah will take it. And Narayan's life out there was short-lived.
Yeah, McCullum's lost the strike as well. They would have crossed there. And now, new man in is going to face a new over. So, walking off, but I just want to go through, maybe check the front foot. It seems all right, but, well, his centre's a pitch hitter to hit it. Keep going. Got to pick your ball, pick your moment. It's gone for a quick fire 9. It's 105 for 6.
Lahore Qalandars team 17 runs from 18 balls. Toss जीतेगा इस्लामाबाद जीतेगा लाहौर जीतेगा.
Sahel is the new batsman, and I just wonder whether we're going down to that final over again like last night. I didn't think it'd be the case. So here's another look at the dismissal, Wilco.
Well, he's just hit 2 4s over extra, and I just wonder, he just didn't have to play that shot. Could have left that. Look at Misbah ul Haq, the evergreen Misbah ul Haq, in the company of experience as a captain.
Crazy stuff, though, from Sunil Narayan. He's played enough cricket. He's been around the traps. So unnecessary when you're captain at the other end. Now they're up against Shadab Khan. And the fear here is that Sohail Khan is a wonderful striker. He's a bit of a block bash merchant in the tail. Should he get out, oh, watch Brendan McCullum start fuming.
Yeah, and he's playing it's shut up Khan, and all this delay adds to the anxiety for Sohail Khan. 2 dot balls. Lahore needs 17 off 16. Everyone's a bit on edge here for the Qalandars.
Well, Lahore, if they lose this one, it'll be their tournament. It's as simple as that. They've got to... Oh my goodness! What are we witnessing here? Out of control, United still in this game.
Right on cue! Topped it up, and here we go! In the air! What a cracker! Asif Ali, take a bow, now he'll take a dive! That's a cracker! Misbah with some emotion as well. On a fabulous Friday here in Sharjah, it's the end of Sohail. He's gone for a blob, an egg. See you later. It's 105 for 7.
Here we go, yes, Shah, what can he do? They were 2 for 77, Lahore. They've lost 5 for 28. Settling single. What about this catch?
Well, we just had a PSL full of brilliance in catches. Flat outstretched, one hand. Oh gosh, we've seen some of the most amazing catches, and Misbah knows the value of that one.
It's nicely played. McCullum wants 2. He's working hard, but it will stay at 1. So 2 singles. They're running out of deliveries here. They just need a half-decent over, Lahore, and they are there.
But they don't want to leave it, do they, to the last over? They really don't.
Oh dear, how's the owner feeling? My goodness. He's been there, so animated. The 3 games before this and walked away disappointed. He wants to cheer a victory. So do United, mind you. There's 2 sides out there. End of the over. We've got 2 left, and they need a further 15. Incredible. This is the game that we've won. They're 2 for 77. We're cruising. You've got the skipper still out there. He can carry his bat. But the pressure's on him to do something pretty special now. He's got to work hard with Yasser Shah. He's on strike.
Yeah, this is where it's heading. More drama. They've got a dozen deliveries left. And could McCullum possibly run out of partners? Yes, Shah at 9. Cullum, how does he go here against Samit Patel?
Well, I'll tell you what, this is the type of bowling that McCullum is vulnerable to. 5 times he's been out in 27 deliveries to left-arm spin in the PSL. So Samit Patel will be backing himself here against McCullum.
Yeah, look, he doesn't care if it's the last ball and they win this match. He's got 2 boundaries against the spin, and he just knocks that down a long off for a single. So he's quite happy to keep going. He's going to chat with whoever he's batting with. They've only got 3 more wickets. Dino's setting a field in the dugout. Hard to get that message out there to the skip.
Oh, don't worry, he'll try. Sue Jones.
Oh, he's gone hard. He's gone straight to Russell, who misfields. They will come back. He's got to go. And the stumps were broken by the bowler. Patel knocks the stumps. And McCullum just says, that's okay, that was all right.
Yeah, everyone's under pressure, even the most experienced. And Andre Russell with a little... that bounced. It was a nasty bounce, but he got the ball in quickly here. Unfortunately, Samit Patel just stepped on the bottom of the stumps. 12 from 10 required.
Oh, he's missed everything. It'll be 4 buys. Wow, that works for Lahore. Missed the bat, missed the stumps. 4 buys, Ronke. Oh, how didn't that hit the stumps?
How did not indeed? Ronke can't believe it. Slides on, oh, it just misses leg peg. And Ronke's expression says it all. So does hers. What a bonus. Massive relief for those in green.
Down the ground, there's a catch on offer, there's a catch on offer! It's going down to the wire. Can you believe what you're witnessing? Yes, this shark couldn't help himself. He drives it long hard, down long off throat.
Love this game. Fluctuations. And batsmen in the lower order not listening to the skipper, looking for the glory stroke. Crazy. 8th one down, and it is all on. Here in the match of the 12th, here it is. Yes, for 3, it's 1-1-4 for 8 now.
Okay, 8 off 8. McCullum, now it's a dot ball. It's 8 off 7. Lahore, what are they doing? What are they doing?
But now, does he look for the boundary, or does he look for a single to get the bowling for the last over?
Well, Urshad is at the other end. He's the newbie. He's got to do it himself, the skipper. 33 from 46. Needed the single, he's got it. All right, here we go. What about the games in the last 2 nights? We're down to the final over, 115 for 8.
Captain Marvel. He's 34 from 47. Only 2 boundaries. Can you believe it? 1 maximum. And it has come down to the final over here. But at one stage, they were 2 for 77 cruising. Lahore Qalandars now, they've taken it to the final over.
Cullum on strike. He's doing a little bit of gardening. He's trying to get himself set. He's now got the helmet back on. And he is set. Mohamed Sami, 2 for 15 off 3.
He's a wonderful bowler at the death in the last overs as well, Mohamed Sami. 7 required, the final over. McCullum cannot rely on the non-striker.
Well, he runs off pace too.
And this is why I reckon this is perfect for McCullum. They want this. Sami, is he brave enough, smart enough to bowl slow ones?
You've got mid off up, long off back. Does he go straight? He wants the single, he doesn't get it. Okay, it's more on his shoulders. Just one knock out of the park and they're running off like they've won a final, will go.
7 from 5. They're 8 down. There's a youngster at the non-striker's end who's playing his very first game at PSL. He'll be petrified. He probably can't even hold the bat. He is so nervous. He's playing at the... His captain is one of the most experienced players in the world. He's got to do it. McCullum must do it for the Qalandars.
He can't rely on a single and trust him. He's got to do it. It's this ball. It's a big ball. And he doesn't get it past mid-wicket. There's a run. And he's got him directed. No way. They're coming back. They're coming back.
Whoa! It's Keystone Cops out there.
This is incredible stuff. Make sense of it, Danny, will you?
Did he have the ball? Mohammed Sami, did he have control of the ball? I reckon he's knocked and disturbed the stumps at the bowler's end. Looking forward to the replay, this one.
So is the third umpire.
Well, this is the game. This is the game. I think it's run out, don't you? I think he's got control of the ball. Is it in the hands?
It's in the hands, surely.
And that is OUT, absolutely. Big, big red one. Oh, yes! So Islamabad. McCullum, after all that energy and patience, is gone. Wonderful pick up and throw. Don't forget about that. And the skipper's got to go for 34 from 49. It's 115 for 9 now.
Lahore, it's desperate for them. 7 from 4. McCullum is gone. It's run out. Brilliant fielding. That was the first ball he'd fielded inside the ring. He'd been on the deep mid-wicket fence. And it is 1 wicket for victory. Islamabad United, 1 wicket for victory. 4 balls remaining. 7 runs. We keep saying it. I cannot believe it's got to this.
First ball in PSL, he's hit a 6 with his first ball batting in PSL.
Wow, what a day he's having. There you go, champion. You can't lose it. Well, you can if it's a super over. If they lose a wicket now, we go to a super over.
How are you feeling, Mohammed Sami?
Ripping Yorker. Suit Jones is down there.
He's choking on the chewy.
He wants a super over now. That's the only way for United. And the newbie, he wants a single. They're coming in. Look at the fielders creeping in. Does he go big? Do they just run? That'll do. Oh no! Super over! Here we go! This is ridiculous! Oh my goodness! We've got a super over. First ever in the HBL PSL.
And it's good morning to all those here in Pakistan. End of the morning in Pakistan. Midnight here in the UAE. More drama. Wonderful delivery from Mohammad Sami's done the trick. A tie. Super over Nova, here we come. Look at Misbah, and look at those in red.
Oh, out of control. It's been out of control the last 2 nights. Just incredible T20 displays. There's been some missed moments, a lot of missed moments, but there's been a lot of fighting. I'd love to know what's in Sue Jones's little book there, but he keeps going to it. And Lahore so close.
Lahore lost 8 for 33. Staggering. 1 point. They were 2 for 77, trying to track down 1-2-2. Cricket crazy back in the UAE. And Lahore are going to bat first, I'm told. Super overtime. 77 for 2 at one stage. And they're all out for 121 and 19.4. Incredible.
It's the first time in the HBL PSL that we will have a super over to decide the outcome of this match. Scores finished tied on 121. And it'll be 6 balls. One bowler will bowl it. You can afford to lose 1 wicket. If you lose a 2nd wicket, that's the end of the over.
First ever, Walker. First ever.
First ever.
In PSL history. It was going to come. And that's the first time that graphic has ever been used. Let's have a look at the wickets that fell. There's the run out of McCullough. Brilliant fielding once again. And then there's the 6. Just over, just got enough on it. And then you thought single will do it. I thought it had gone to fine leg, but no. Why would it? And we've got a super over.
Who's going to bowl it for Islamabad? Who is going to be Islamabad's bowler? Would you go with Sami, Mohammad Sami, or
spin?
Or spin?
You and I talked about this the other night.
Shadab Khan?
Yeah, I'd go with him, because I tell you what, in terms of ripping, and he's that sort of guy. He hasn't taken a wicket in PSL this edition, Shadab Khan, but in terms of stepping up, could be the man, because McCullum is a guy too that could come out and smoke it.
And for Qalandars, you'd have to go to Narayan, wouldn't you? You'd have to go to Sunil Narayan.
I'd go to those two. I'd go to McCullum and Narayan, and I'd back pace off the ball with the wrist spinner in Shadab Khan.
So the fielding side determines which end they bowl from, and whoever batted last in the T20 match, the proper 20 overs, will bat first. And it's an old ball that's used. The ball will come out of a box, it won't be a new ball. So they're the rules of the super over.
So it's going to be McCullum, and you would have thought he might open with Narayan. Would they go back to that?
Has to.
It's going to be McCullum and Narayan.
Has to get Narayan out there, but I tell you, with Narayan, he's gonna get short balls. He should. So if at the end of the super over we are tied, it'll be number of boundaries in the T20 match and the super over. We'll take a quick break. Don't go anywhere.
Lahore, are you ready? Super over. In HBL PSL, दिल से जान लगा दे। Second for the Muhammad Islamabad. आ चुके हैं वेलकम करके शोर मचा के
So we should be like that. Two guys out, game over. They are setting it up. So in the vein like we did.
Well, here we go, the super over, the first ever in HBL PSL history. It's taken to the third instalment, and it will be United bowling the one over. Let's not forget 2 wickets fall in the 6 balls, and that is the end of the over. So McCullum and Narayan, that's exactly as we thought it would be. McCullum's going to take strike, and it'll be, by the looks of it, is that Sammy? Mohammed Sami, and why wouldn't he continue? He's been absolutely brilliant. So McCullum, his strike rate is probably the worst ever in an innings in a T20, nearly carrying his bat, and now he's out there to get the highest strike rate.
I wonder, I just wonder. A great last over to finish it off and create a super over, but wow, McCullum, he said it before, he loves pace on the ball.
Well, there's no second guessing where he's going to try and go. It's just one way now. Who's going to win the super over? We're underway, and here charges Sammy. And that one is flat, and it's 6. That's a good start.
That bat is like a rapier in his hands.
the super over. Do not want to lose Baz McCullum. And ideally, in a perfect world, face all six.
Well, it's perfect for him. It just rode into his thigh guard. He was going somewhere to the onside, and he was just able to move with it. So that full length is going to be the bad ball from Sammy.
And that fine leg has come squarer because of that. Only a fine leg, not there. Oh, it's gone.
Oh, wicket! Straight down the throat of fine leg. It was flat, it was hard, it would have carried the rope. Wicket one, out of control, and he can't believe it.
4 marks to Misbah. He moved Samit Patel about 5 to 10 metres straight down his throat.
That is insane. Unbelievably unlucky. He's tucked him up, and it's actually there to be snotted away for 6 more. Unbelievable. Samit Patel didn't have to move a muscle. And he's gone. It's cost him. Skipper's got to go. 6 for 1 on the super over. McCullum out for the maximum.
Well, I only needed a little bit of elevation, and that's over fine leg, and it's 6 again. McCullum can't believe his luck. He can't believe he got run out. He can't believe he's picked him out so beautifully.
Cricketing gods, thinking of the Rana brothers who own the Lahore Qalandars, they can't believe it either.
So they need one more wicket, closes down the over. Can they do it in the 3rd ball? Umar Akmal is the new batsman. We haven't seen the best of him in this tournament. He's been a very good run scorer in T20 cricket, but he's just not on fire at the moment.
No, and he's just got to produce the goods now. And the non-striker is Fakhar Zaman. So there's plenty of firepower out there for the Qalandars, but they've lost a wicket. Lose another one, the over's dead. That's it.
I was sure that that was going to be another 6, 2 in a row. Fine line, isn't it? Okay, ball 3. And it's a swing and a miss. 3 balls remaining. They have scored 6.
Classic. Good stuff from Ahmed Sami. It's right where you want to be, because you, same as McCullum, very similar style of player. You're too full up there, you're going to disappear over cover and straight. Short, you've got to be high there around the throat.
Right, now Umar Akmal's got a second guess, Mohammad Sami. He's bowled 2 short balls, 1 to him. What's he going to come up with now, Danny? What, you've got the ball in your hand. What are you going to deliver now to Umar Akmal?
Just a quiet little one wide of the crease, exit missile and rip out leg pole.
All right, Yorker, you're talking full leg.
Beautiful. Get it right though, will come.
Well, earlier on he was bowling high 140s. If he can get the perfect Yorker at that pace, it'll clean the stumps up. There is a review in this over, if they want it. Oh, that works. Gee, that works beautifully. That's gone all the way. They're 12 now with 2 balls remaining.
Oh, Misbah knows you can't set a field for the one that flies over the keeper.
That's exactly the problem. If you don't quite get it high enough around the throat or the grill, and it has to be well directed, of course, this is what happens in a super over. So you've got to back yourself as a quick merchant. Get it in the hole, smash it at the toes, or rip out a pole.
Yeah, I just think they're too nervous to go length, Danny, just in case that Yorker doesn't go right. And that being the case, if I'm facing it, I'm ripping myself to the onside, and I'm going over 3rd man or behind point. Oh, there you go. There is the Yorker. Drives it in there.
Got to have the confidence to bowl it. If you're Mohammad Sami, he's played enough cricket to bowl the Yorkers.
That's what you practice for. This is what you do for hours, absolute hours, in this situation that arises, that you can call on it. Pop it out of the locker, pop it in the hole.
You know what, Waqar Younis is in the, he's somewhere there. Imagine what he would be bowling here. Be in that block hole.
Well, it's certainly not a disaster for Lahore this over. They're 13. Can they finish with 19 or 17? That would be perfect. Try chasing 17. I know Darren Sammy, what did he hit yesterday? 16 in that final over to win it for them.
Now look at this, Slats. Fine leg's gone back. Third man's come up. He's come up. He's inside the ring.
Well, I don't think this is going to be full because of the innings we saw before. Back away, slap it over point. Final ball. Well, he's gone Yorker again. They'll push for 2. They've got to come back for 2. And they will finish on 15. What do we think?
Oh, it's on. I'm not so sure. It's going to be nothing. If the scores are level, the super over, it will be the boundaries scored in regulation match and in the super over. And at the moment, it is Qalandars who are 17 and Islamabad have 12. So, advantage Qalandars.
Absolute. Runs on the board. Got the 15. You'd like more.
So look at the 6 balls again. That was the first shot. It was remarkable. It was low. Lucky no fielder there this time. Fielder moves a bit square. A down his straight. Well taken.
Unbelievable. And then, good height, you see. That one not so. Flashing edge goes all the way. Corker Yorker. And he went full again. He backed himself. So 15 in the super over. You'll take it.
That was good confidence, wasn't it? 2 Yorkers to finish, particularly when Narayan picked a couple up over extra cover when he was playing in the game proper. Got out to the short ball. I just thought it might be another short one, but then I suppose that top edge over the keeper's a risk. So they need 16 for victory. Islamabad United, are they good enough?
Surely, is Mustafizur Rahman going to bowl this over? Where's Narayan? Wouldn't you go with Narayan?
Way bowled. Yeah, on this pitch. Got to. Surely.
Narayan conceded 10 runs from his 4 overs.
Yeah, CPL a few years ago, bowled a maiden in a super over. That is spooky. And now, doesn't look like he's going to be doing it. It's going to be left to the fizz with his left arm angle and his subtle changes of pace. Yeah, he'll be a little nervy, that is for sure. Their first win, they're desperate for their first win here of the Qalandars.
Just going to ask you, how's your voice going? Has someone got a strepsil?
Oh, let's have a couple.
Will Carl have a strepsil?
No, I've chewed them all.
Super smooth Wilco, no need.
Well, Narayan has just bowled a ball as well, so might be in 2 minds at the moment, McCullum. So he's coming in his bowling, so that's confused things a little bit.
And also here's Flats, you know, someone who's a phlegmatic character, a calm customer, and Narayan is that character. He's got the personality, shows very little emotion. I mean, Mohammad Sami bowled it was a great over, wasn't it? It's 15, 16 is the total that Islamabad have got to get. Is this man going to bowl it? Is Sunil Narayan going to bowl it? Is the Fizz going to bowl? I think Danny? Narayan's going to bowl it.
I'd go with him.
I'd go with him, absolutely. Absolutely, that pace off it and how much purchase he can get on the ball. He's a freak. So, yeah, for my money, and the keeper standing up, you're going to back yourself and run down at him, good luck.
I think Andre Russell's going to go in, isn't he? Andre Russell. Asif Ali looks like he's getting the boxing gloves on. Right, Andre Russell's padded up, swinging away, raring to go.
Stay calm for his troops.
I feel for forward runner. He's shown all the gamut of emotions here.
He loves it. Loves it to pieces. Can't get enough of it. Forward runner.
Right, who wants the ball, Danny? I think the Fizz wants to bowl it. Who wants the ball? Who's got the ball?
Come on, Skip.
They're not drawing straws, surely.
Maybe.
Who's got the short straw?
Who's got the long straw? Who's got the short straw? Who's got it?
Well, Umar Akmal's got it, but I hope he's not bowling it.
I think Narayan's going to bowl it. And they're waiting to see as well. Maybe that might determine who is going to go out. There's no doubt that... oh, there they go. Underway, and it is going to be the Fizz. The Fizz.
The Fizz. Is he going with that? Brendan McCullum. God, there would have been a lot of discussion about it. Kyle Mills, former black cap from New Zealand. He's here for the Qalandars. Cullum, skipper. Well, you never know. May even just say, look, we're just tricking you all, and let's give it to Sunil Narayan. But I doubt it. The Fizz. Mohammad Sami from the pavilion end as well, bowling their over for Islamabad. Now it looks like the Fizz going to be up against Andre Russell.
Well, here we go in 6 balls. We know who's charging off with victory or hanging their heads low. It's going to take a big over to knock these off. I'd sit happily on 15. Wilco, you're looking at me a little perplexed. Small ground, only
16 to win. 16 to win. Andre Russell can hit this out of this ground. 16 to win.
Here we go. Men spread. And there's a chance. Oh, it's bouncing short. Saved. Saved Russell, but only 1. 5 remaining.
That'll do. Don't mind that, the fielding side. Just a single. Russell off strike. Asif Ali. Face the music. 2 right-handers up against the Fizz.
And I'm just looking at this field. You've got fine leg up inside the circle, third man up inside the circle. You cannot afford a snick, an edge, anything leg side or offside here.
Exactly, anything behind the batsman. Oh, that'll be almost a 6, maybe a 6. No, it is a 6. McCullum tried to whack it in the air. They got tight together, and it's flown, and he's filthy. Absolutely filthy.
He'll be feeling like the cricketing gods are cursing him. He had it, he's taken these and thrown them back into the field of play to his partners in recent years at different franchise T20s.
Yeah, it was Umar Akmal who came in first. Brendan McCullum, he could see Umar Akmal in his eye line.
Tries to flick it back. Yeah, it's gone through too quickly.
Well, he was there, and I just wonder whether he felt that his Umar was just a little bit too close to him and needed to back out of it. We've seen that a couple of times tonight where fielders, and McCullum's been involved in both of them. 2 fielders converging, not enough communication. It's always hard. Is it a wide? Gets away with it. 3 balls remaining, and they need 9.
Kala Mahmood, umpire, the pavilion end, the crowd willing it on for a wide.
Oh, he must have been tempted just to have taken his hands out to give a wide there. He was just inside the line. Have a look at this. Oh, no, that's all right. It swung after it's pitched. That's all right.
You pointed out the field, 45
yeah.
Both sides. Just get some bat on that, and that is 4. We go again. Oh, no! How far's it been knocked? Only 1. Advantage Lahore. The owner saying, for goodness sake, keep your calm.
Forward, I'm with you. Ripping hair out. I've got none left. Come on, Dinny. finish.
Geez, he's bowling short though, isn't he? The last two have been really short deliveries.
And we all know he's got the capability of bowling a great Yorker. Has he got the confidence to get the ball right up there?
Yeah, well, this needs to go big. It needs to be a 4 or a 6. That's what United need right here. Oh, there's a wide. They'll get another one. Knock one off. Bowl it again.
That was nearly fielded by short third man.
Fizz. Get it right, get the radar. He was searching for the wide Yorker. That's 2 wides, isn't it?
There was a bit of fuzz in the Fizz's head.
It shows you all that experience in recent years, the Fizz, and he's feeling the pressure.
Should be 2 balls remaining. Oh, that'll be 4. That will be 4. And they'll need 3 off the last. And if we have a tie, it'll go to Lahore on boundaries.
Well, now, Fawadrana can't watch. So 3 runs needed off the last ball.
How much does an extra delivery hurt you? A wide and a super over. And we've got down now to the 6th, and they need 3 to win. Don't run 3s here, I tell you.
You're not running 3. They're either coming back for 2 on a miss hit and we've got a tie and Lahore get it.
Boom.
Or it's boom out of here and Islamabad are running around like crazy fools.
You've got to go full. He cannot bowl short to Andre Russell. He's got to have the confidence to go as full as he can. You got to think of how Wasim Akram would bowl here. He would be drilling this, breaking toes right here.
And look what Mohammad Sami did. Mohammad Sami went in the hole. The place to be.
All right, here we go. Lahore have got the boundary, so 2 and they win it. That'd be a tie. We've got last ball of the game. And we've got the biggest hitter going around on strike. And he's got it, he's got it! Oh my goodness, again! That has been an incredible match. And Brendan McCullum could do nothing other than watch it sail over his head. And a game they should not have lost has gone away from them.
And the irony of it is, it went over Brendan McCullum's head for 6. Big 6 here for Islamabad United. Andre Russell, known as Superman back in the CPL and the Caribbean, has done it here in a super over for Islamabad United and HBL PSL 2018. What a finish, what a climax to match 12.
Here's the winning moment. It was the slow ball, but it was a slot ball. It was a length that he couldn't afford to bowl. And McCullum, he just didn't have the height. He couldn't get there. And there's the jubilation. They're working hard, that coaching crew. And they get home in the first ever super over of the PSL.
And once again, Qalandars contrive a way to lose a T20 match. That is now their 6th consecutive defeat, counting the 2 from the end of last season to 4 now on the trot here. And the Qalandars are leaking like calendars. Oh, desperate for the men in green, desperate for Fawadrana. But Andre Russell, who wasn't selected for the previous match, who was left out by the management, and he's now the hero for Islamabad.
Got to take a breath, don't we? It has been brilliant the last 2 days. It certainly isn't brilliant, as you say, Wilco, for Lahore. It's desperate, and in some ways you've got to feel sorry for Lahore. That's 4 out of 4 they've lost. They have competed. I believe they should have won tonight's game. It was a very controlled innings by McCullum, and they were chasing down the 121. Couldn't quite get there. We get the tie. 15 in that super over. It was a good effort. but they go down again, and the jubilation goes to United. Here's Ramiz Raja.